All right, and we are live. So yes, this is gonna be the Commanders versus the Buccaneers for the last wild card game. I will do. I'm not doing Monday night game. I'm very excited for this game. Um, I'm also having a little bit of a headache, so I'm trying to push through. But so far the wild cards have not been very good. Um, it's been like blood. I think they said. I think they just said that like obviously the home teams are 4-0 right now, but like the average point total is like 17, which is kind of crazy. So hopefully this game's a lot closer, and I'm hoping for a lot of offense. I'm picking the Commanders to win 34-30, but I don't know. But I am, yeah, like I said, I'm kind of going through a little bit of headache, but I'm gonna get through it. And because I really want to stream this game. I'm hoping that it's really good. I'm like said, this game and then Monday night's game is what I'm like most eager to see if this wild card is actually going to be good or it's just gonna be like another like chalk pick. Because I think that it can go either way for both these games. So interesting to see what happens. What's up, Zoe? Sorry about you Broncos. I mean, you had a really good first drive. So at least there was that, but it was just I don't know really what happened with your defense too. Like Sertan was getting carved up too, and I was surprised by that. But I mean, hey, you're able to play in the playoffs. You get some playoff experience for Bo Nix. You're a young team, so at the end of the day, like you're happy that you got in. Sucks that you lost, but there's still a possibility of what happens. Next year with you're still third in the division, so you're still going to have a pretty easier schedule. I don't even think I've looked at the Broncos schedule next year, but like, let me look at it right now. Broncos 2025 opponents. I mean, that does definitely help. Who do y'all play? Okay, so obviously, you guys your division opponents. Oh, then you got AFC South. Okay, I was like, this is 2025. You got the AFC South. So you got Jacksonville, Tennessee. Those are home games. You got Dallas Cowboys home game, New York Giants home game, Cincinnati Bengals, Green Bay Packers home game. That's a little bit hard. And then you have at Kansas City. That's going to be kind of hard. At Las Vegas, who knows? Probably should be pretty easy. At the Jets, and then at Philadelphia, at Washington Commanders. So you have the NFC East and the AFC South. Honestly, that's not that bad. Like I legit think that you could go back to the playoffs with the schedule that you have because you're playing some pretty bad teams. I mean, like I don't expect the Giants to just flip it over. Who knows how the Cowboys are going to be? The AFC South of your home games, Jacksonville versus Tennessee. I feel pretty confident in that. Like you have a pretty good schedule. So there you go. So you know what? I'll think of the positives, and you have a shot of making the playoffs next year. You gain more experience, and you go into the next season as on a little bit of an uptick. So yeah, it's a bit of a bummer, but there were a lot of positives to take from this year. Exactly. So I think that's good. Um, as for the other team, Green Bay, I mean the Green Bay had so many injuries. Like I was watching that game, kind of glad I didn't stream it now, but there was so many injuries for that game, especially on the Packers side. That yes, Jordan Love didn't play well, but man, I was like, there's not much you can do when you're basically your top three wide receivers go down. So, but I still think like Packers. Obviously, this is kind of a down year. After the ascension that started last year, it was still a good year, but you're kind of hoping to, you know, continue to go up. So, and also they have high expectations as it is because they're Packers fans. Um, but I think overall, I think the Packers just are going to be a good spot. One, because you're third in your division. Um, so you're going to have a little bit easier schedule. I'll look at that too. I look at the Packers schedule, but you're a little bit easier schedule. You have a really good, really young team. You're still one of the youngest. You're still the youngest team in the NFL. Um, so I would still feel good about the Packers going to next year because this is their schedule. So of course they have the NFC North, but then they have at Arizona that could be tricky. At Cleveland, you should win that one. At Dallas, like I said, at Denver. Um, then they have home games against Philadelphia, Washington. So they also have the NFC East. Then they also have it looks like they have the AFC North. So they have home games against Baltimore and Cincinnati. That's actually pretty good to have both of home games. Home games against Carolina Panthers. They should win that one. At New York and at Pittsburgh. So honestly, hold on a second. Is he playing every single one? Let's see. Yeah, the Packers are playing every single. So Tom Grassi will be going against every single one of the Clickbait Sports. He's at the Giants, at Steelers, um, then at Denver, at Dallas. So he's literally at all of them. That'll be interesting for next year. But I mean, Green Bay should do well next year with this schedule. The Bills played 25% of their snaps with the extra offensive lineman, which is a formation Broncos have only ever seen 6 times the entire season, and 2 of those were kneel downs against the Chargers. That's true. I think wait, who was playing? I don't know who is singing, but kind of an interesting choice. But I think that who is singing right now? I don't know who's singing, but that kind of tripped me out a little bit. It's not bad. Well, it's not terrible. Let's see. Here's hoping the Bills can take out the Chiefs this year. Weird game for the Packers earlier. All the wild card games have been disappointing. That's what I'm saying. I'm hoping that this game is really stinking good. Like, I'm hoping that my score prediction is kind of close. I said 34-30 Commanders. I want there to be no defense. I want there to be only offense and only crazy stuff happens. Because goodness gracious, we need a good game. Because it just hasn't been good. It hasn't been good. And also it's been frustrating because like the other teams they haven't even shown up. Like the Steelers, no, well they didn't show up at all, and that really frustrated me. So I was like, "What's a divisional game? Maybe it might be good," but no, it wasn't. Um. Anyways, but yeah, talking about the Bills Broncos, I agree. I think that was something that was who brought that up? Was that Urinary Tree or was that Underdog? Or not Underdog? Or was that I think that was actually Bootleg that brought that up because I do remember seeing that and I was like, that sounds like a Bootleg thing they'll bring up talking about the formations. So yeah, I think that was Bootleg that brought up the fact that y'all hadn't really seen that, and it'll be challenging your defense. And obviously, like I mean, Cook had a really good game. Josh Allen had a really good game. I mean, there was nothing really that your defense was able to do against them. But then, like I said, like even Sertan got burned a couple times, and I was like, that's odd. But overall, like I said, still positive about being able to finally get that monkey off your back, getting into the playoffs, and like we just talked about your upcoming schedule. I think the Texans might have drunk all the upset juice. Yeah. Well, and that's even the thing is like they shouldn't have been. Like well, we none of us were as bad as Rex Ryan. You're like, oh, they're gonna bye week. Don't ever say that. That's always gonna come back to bite you. But I legitimately thought that the Chargers would win because I was like, well, the Texans are coming in kind of slow. It's a home game, sure. They're coming in kind of slow, and the Chargers have really good defense. And honestly, the Chargers defense still did a good job. It's just that it was so many good opportunities for the Texans because of their defense. Had the pick six, had a couple other picks, and set them up really good shop, and they took advantage of those situations. Now, obviously, you look at the Texans team, and you're like, okay, can they sustain this? More than likely not. Like I would feel very confident with the Chiefs going into next game because you're going against Bobby Slovic and you're going against Steve Spagnuolo, and that is terrible. It's a terrible matchup as far as coordinators wise. So I would be surprised if the Texans won. Like as much as they were underdogs now, they're going to be high, like a very very big underdogs in next week's game against the Chiefs. However, I think the defense can keep them. I think the defense can keep them in the game. So hopefully they can ring true. Um, Zoe, that's very likely. They shouldn't have been doubted so much, but I feel like the Chargers beat themselves more than the Texans beat them. That's what I was saying. It's basically just like you can't have that many turnovers and just you know everything's hunky dory unless you're the Lions. But they have so many explosive weapons that obviously they were to stay in the game and win that game. But yeah, let's see here. But also the Bills had the ball for like 40 plus minutes of the game. Exactly, I saw that one too. It was like what was it? It was like 40 minutes to. Oh, that's nice. Oh, it's Sterling Shepard. That's right. I forgot Sterling Shepard had his daughters in his like player announcement. Be first down 10 from the 30-yard line. Hopefully they can carry it over to the divisional because I'm tired of Kermit and the Chiefs in the AFC Championship game. Hopefully it can be a pretty good game. I'm hoping so. Hopefully this was a really good game. I think Commanders 34-30. It'll be first down 10 from the 30-yard line. Baker Mayfield on the center with a Rashad White in the back. No, sorry, Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Fakes a run. It's going to be a throw on the run. It's going to be caught by Mike Evans. That's going to be 11-yard gain. First down 10 from the 41-yard line. And Lattimore is matched up on Mike Evans. And Mike Evans is kind of pointing at his back a little bit. That's not good. Oh, he cooked him on that route. He absolutely cooked him on that route. All right, so first down 10 from the 41-yard line. Mike Evans did go to the sideline. Hopefully he's okay. Baker Mayfield's going to hand it off to Bucky Irvin, who is going to get absolutely walloped. That's going to be Bobby Wagner. My keys to the game was Frankie Louvu against Bucky Irvin, especially like the linebackers, but Frankie Louvu especially because they're going to try to get Bucky Irvin out of the backfield into space, and that's going to be a massive um, uh, matchup. But great job by Bobby Wagner there, who is still going strong, even in his 33? 2012. Yeah, I'd say about 33-year-old self. Second down and 10 for the 41-yard line. Shotgun formation. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. Is getting pressure and is going to roll out to his right and is going to slide a weird slide there. Gains about 2 yards there. Second down 8. But Bobby Wagner, I just like absolutely just devastated Bucky Irvin. The whole Bucs defense is going to be Bucky Irvin. Mike Evans is going to be stranded on the Lattimore Island. Hopefully, I hope it's a fight between them two. I hope it is too, because that's just like that's on par. That's on par if that happens. I mean, goodness gracious, he just devastated Bucky Irvin. He had no shot. All right, third down 9. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with Rashad White to his right. Bunch to the left, drops back to pass, and is going to throw across the middle. It's going to be caught by Mike Evans, who once again beat Lattimore. Got up to the 35-yard line, out of bounds. First down and 10 for the Buccaneers. We're going to see George Pickens level crash out injury. I'm like I said, I'm hoping for anything like crazy. I'm hoping for crazy numbers, crazy looking for anything because I just want it to be a good game because it hasn't been a good game so far. All right, it's going to be first down 10 by the 35-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center. Looks like Bucky over in the backfield. Going to hand off to him. He's going to bounce it out to the left side, and he's going to get about 3. That's about it, though. Second down and 7 from the 32-yard line. 12-12 left to go in the first quarter. 16 interceptions is kind of crazy. I mean, that's nothing. That's nowhere near James Winston's 30, but still. All right, second down 7 from the 32-yard line. Baker Mayfield's going to be in a shotgun formation with, quick snap. Throws up to the left, and unfortunately, McMillan can't hold on. It was a great pass. Lattimore on coverage. It's going to be third down and 7. 11:45 left to go in the first quarter. I mean, hit him right in the hand. I mean, McMillan's been good. McMillan's been really good this year. Just, bam. All right, third down 7 from the 32-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun formation, going to have Rachaad White to his left. Bunch to the right. Draws back to pass. And is going to throw to the right. And he's going to throw. And it's going to be almost picked off by Sanders still. But unfortunately, it's going to be incomplete. Fourth down and 7 from the 32-yard line. And a field goal unit coming on. One of the things that Chris Collinsworth just said that he doesn't know why Sanders still kind of like ran off of that route. Sanders still was a wide receiver like before converting to DB. Like he knows what people are going to be running out of the formation. 50-yard field goal attempt, and the kick is up, and it's going to be. Oh, there's a flag, however, but it's still good. But what's the flag? It was McLaughlin with the 50-yarder. Offsides? Yep, offsides. Let's be a first down. Can't be having that. I'm okay with that, though. Wait, 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 wait. Okay, no. For a second there, I thought it was like a 4th and 2, but no, the penalty would have made it a 4th and 2, and they would have re-kick. Never mind, that's fine. So it is a 3, so 50-yard field goal. Kick is up and good. I forgot that it was 4th and 7. I was like, why would you decline the penalty? But it makes sense now. So yeah, 4th and 7, 50-yard field goal attempt. Kicker, Bucs are up 3-0, basically. Goodness. That seems a little bit pricey. Princess cruises. I'm letting you know right now. I've not been on other cruises. I mean, when I was very very little, we went on a Disney cruise. That was really good if you're like a really really small kid. But Carnival Cruise is good. Like I know it gets it gets crapped on. Even they crap on crap on themselves. Even they talk about themselves like they know that people see them as like the cheap cruise, but it's still good. Like I don't understand why people get upset about it. I don't understand why people like oh Carnival Cruise. No, it's still good. It's still good. They're showing the Wolfman horror movie kind of thing. I don't know. I don't really care that much about like horror. I'm not like a huge horror fan, but I might watch it if it's like on a streaming service. Hmm. Record for longest field goal kick ever made in a professional football game. Well, it's closer to it was what 70 yards. By Justin Tucker, no, it was 66 because he kicked it like a kickoff. Oh, but like I said, my shin is not hurting right now, but I did have a little bit of headache, and now I'm fine. So hopefully it doesn't come back. Hopefully. Um, but like I said, I really wanted to I really wanted to stream this game, so that's the reason why I'm still streaming it. Hopefully it doesn't come back, but it was really really bad earlier. Go back to the game. All right. They're showing The Voice. I mean, obviously it's NBC. I remember when it first came out, and like we watched the first couple of seasons. I have not watched that show in like probably 7 years. But I remember like there's like it's been like a lot of rotating judges. Turns to 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, up to about the 33-yard line. It's going to be Luke McCaffrey. And first down and 10 by the 33-yard line. And on comes Jaden Daniels, the other rookie in this playoffs. Let's see how he does compared to Bo Nix. All right, first down 10 by the 33-yard line. Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation with Robinson to his left. Two tight ends to the right, too. Draws back to pass, get a little bull rush, and almost gets sacked by Kancey, and then just throws it away. So we second down 10 for the 33-yard line after that pressure by Kancey. Better. Okay, yeah. 11:22 left to go in the first quarter, and that was incomplete pass by Jaden Daniels. Glad you're feeling better. Sorry. Thank you so much. Like I said, I think I'm good. I think I'm good now, but it was a lot. All right, second down 10 for the 33-yard line. Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation with Robinson to his right. Going to send Ertz in motion over to the right. And going to be a handoff to Robinson, who's going to try left side up to about the 36, about the 36 and a half yard line for about a 3-yard gain. That's going to be third down and 7. 11:09 left to go in the first quarter. I am excited to see how this Buccaneers defense does against Jaden Daniels. Obviously, like they've had some really good games. They've had some abysmal games this last couple of weeks. So it depends on which defense shows up. Play clock at 7. Jaden Daniels, shotgun formation. Austin Eckler to his left. Draws back a pass. Floats one up. And he's beating this guy, and he's going to be a catch by Terry McLaurin on Jamel Dean all the way up to about the 35-yard line. That is a first down by the Washington Commanders. He was able to beat him off the line. I mean, great catch. Great placement, but also great catch by Terry McLaurin. Wow. That is a great catch. Oh, that's a great release, too. I mean, I love Jamel Dean. Not because he's on the Buccaneers, but because of Auburn man. But, man. That's pretty good. Okay, so from about the 28-yard line. Going to be a keeper by Jaden Daniels. Makes man miss. Can't make the other man miss, but gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we'll be second down 10. And Kancey has been getting a little bit more pressure this game. Like I said, he's against Allegretti. They're showing him right now. He was the one who almost initially got to... Oh, well, it's a read. Never mind. All right, so 9:22 left to go in the first quarter. Second down 10 for the 28-yard line. Jaden Daniels shotgun formation. Fakes a toss. Rolls out to his right. And is going to get some blockers. Going to get up to about the 21-yard line. It'll be third down and about 2 or 3. Nine minutes left to go in the first quarter. A very important third down here. Still in field goal range, but you're hoping for a little bit more. Third down 2. Jaden Daniels in an empty set. Play goes at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Gets it off. Jaden Daniels drops back the pass. Fakes the screen. He's going to roll it to his left. He's got the space. Levante David pushes him out of bounds. Great job by Levante David by closing in on him, and that's going to be fourth down and 2. And the field goal unit comes on. Dude, Levante David, like that's an amazing job by him. I mean, Levante, I mean, great. I mean, that's just a great rundown by him. I mean, he's like what? See, he's about to say he's the same age as. Oh, they're going for it. Okay, they're going for it. 4th and 2. Jaden Daniels once again empty set. Play clock at 3, 2, 1. Drops back to pass. Gets immediate pressure. Throws, and it's going to be incomplete in the dirt towards Eckler. And it's going to be a turnover on downs. 7:46 left to go in the first quarter, and Tampa Bay takes over. I don't, like I said, I don't understand why you went for it. Like, I get, like, they're like 87% whenever they get it, but, like, you're not going to maybe tie up the game? I'm just interested in that. Interested in that. But anyways, like I said, it'll be when comeback will be 7:46 left to go in the first quarter, and it'll be first down 10 from the 30. No, from the 28 yard line. No, 25-yard line. Was I looking? Was I going to be looking up something else? I just talk about the Packers and and the Broncos as far as, like, things are still going to look good next year because their schedule is not going to be as bad. Both of them were third in their division, so you get to have, like, the kind of suckier teams, and they also are a very young team, so still, like, room to grow. It's really going to depend on, like, what they do in the draft, what they do in free agency, and what they do in the draft. So. Mm. I think I talked about it before about the Panthers' schedule. It's not terrible, but it's not good. Like, I could legitimately see us winning 7 games, and that's actually a hot. It's like what I was hoping would be this year, but I feel like we have a good shot of doing so. I mean, like, obviously we have our division opponents, which NFC South, NFC South. Then we have at Arizona, who we usually play pretty well. You got home games for the Rams and Seahawks. That could be in our favor a little bit, but I mean they're still going to be better, so probably won't win those games. Then we have the AFC East. So the NFC, we have the NFC West and the AFC East. So we got home games against Buffalo and Miami. Got away games at the Jets and the Giants. Go against the Dallas Cowboys at home. We got at Green Bay, at Jacksonville, at New England. Well, I already said at San Francisco. So it's not the best schedule for us, but first down 10 for the 20-yard line, and Bucky Irvin runs up the middle, and he's going to keeps on pushing. Going to get about 6 or 7 yards there, thanks to the push, and it'll be a second down and about 4. But yeah, I'm happy for what we. I'm happy for the Panthers' schedule next year. All right, second down 4. Baker Mayfield on shotgun formation with Bucky Irvin to his right. Going to be handled to Bucky Irvin, who is going to break free, get to the 30, and down to about the 33-yard line. So first down 10 for the Buccaneers, 6:53 left to go in the first quarter. And they have been relying on Bucky Irvin a lot so far this game. I mean, the Commanders do have a really bad run defense, so, like, that is a good idea to do, I guess, by Lee and Cohen. All right, Baker Mayfield in a pistol. Rashad White to his right and Bucky Irvin behind him. Going to be a play action pass. He's got time, throws, and it's going to be caught by by McMillan up to about the 48-yard line for another first down. 6:19 left to go in the first quarter, and that was Sanders still on the coverage, I believe. Like I said, I think I said it before. McMillan is going to be basically the replacement for Chris Godwin. I mean, he's been playing really, really well. So, like, I don't think obviously you love Chris Godwin, but you can move on from him and not have to pay him because he's going to be commanding a pretty good contract. So, first down, Timber by the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield in pistol formation. Going to be a handoff to Bucky Irvin, who is going to be I can't break away from was that Bobby White? No, it was Armstrong with the tackle. So it'll be second down and 10. Second down 10 for the 48-yard line. Baker Mayfield going to be in a shotgun formation with Bucky Irvin to his right. 5:15 left to go in the first quarter. Trips to the right. Baker going to be handoffs to Bucky Irvin, who's going to get tripped up at the line, but it gets about a yard. So it will be third down and 9 from the 49-yard line, and Bucky Irvin comes off the field for Rachaad White to come in. Definitely a pass block. Because out of the two, Rachaad White's way better at pass blocking than Bucky Irvin. Plus, you saw them in the first round where he got absolutely obliterated by Bobby Wagner. So, it technically gave him 2, so third down and 8 from midfield. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with Rachaad White to his left. Draws back to pass. He's going to step up in the pocket and he's going to get sacked by Armstrong and Louvu. Actually, he pushes forward for about a yard or two. So it'll still be fourth down. But it would have been a sack. But good on Baker Mayfield for actually get some kind of positive yardage on there. So we'll be fourth down, have to punt this ball away. Love Riley, SI, absolutely clutch pay. What? Riley? Riley? Riley. Riley SI. I don't know who Riley SI is. Absolutely clutch. I don't know. Browning on the punt. Punt is away, and it's going to be fair caught at about the 7-8 yard line by Crowder. So 3:34 left to go in the first quarter, and the Commanders will get their the second drive. Love Raleigh Dixon, our punter. Okay, he made 2 absolutely clutch plays during the game. Absolutely. Had that great fake field goal to Marvin Mims. That was a good one by him. That makes a little more sense. I was like, Riley SI. I was very confused. Makes a lot more sense now. But yeah, he's been pretty good. Like I said, like you had opportunities. It's just especially in that second half, it was just abysmal. I mean, you had in the first half, I believe it was also 20-10, kind of like what it was for the Ravens Steelers game. However, y'all did at least score, but like the time possession, just like it was. I mean, by the fourth quarter, it was over. Like by the second half, it was kind of over. Um, I'm so sorry about that. Oh no, you're good. You're good. You're fine. Um, yeah. I don't know. Sometimes autocorrect also just does weird stuff. So yeah. What? Oh, so okay. I never watched Dogman, so I don't know. Like I said, like I watched. I read the Captain Underpants books, and then also the Caveman one. I can't remember what the Caveman one was. It's been a while, but my younger cousin read the Dogman one, so he might want to watch that movie. But hey, Ryan, what's up, Zobi? What's up, Dobie? Obviously, you're happy that the Packers lost. Now I don't know how you feel towards like, especially like a lot of them got getting injured, so that's kind of sucky. But they get to be on the couch just like you, so that helps. I will say that about Dan Quinn. Like I really did not see this turnaround right then, right there. I thought they could be a scrappy team, but they've really turned around. I'm happy to see how they continue to do uh, in years to come. It's first down 10 from the 8-yard line. Going to be a screen pass out to Terry McLaurin, who breaks a tackle and actually gains 2 yards. Would have been a loss of 3, but instead a gain of 2. Second down 8 from the 10-yard line. 3:17 left to go the first quarter. Second down 8 from the 10. Still 3-0. Tampa Bay's up. Jaden Daniels going to be in shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Fakes the pitch. Now throws out to Brian Robinson. He's got blockers in front and is only going to get about 2. 87 did not help block at all. But still pick up a 2, so third down 6. Tackled by Levante David. I mean, who was that? He did not. It was that Sanat. I think it was the Sanat. He did not block it. No, that's Bates. Bates did not block at all. Anyways, third down 6 from the 12-yard line. Jane Daniels an empty set. Bunch to the left. Draws back to pass. Is starting to run out of time. Rolls out to his right. He's going to throw across his body. It's going to be caught up to the 20-yard line. That's going to be, is that Zach Ertz? Yes, it is. Zach Ertz up to about the 21-yard line. First down 10 for the Commanders. Very risky, but it worked out for him. So we first down 10 for the 21-yard line for the Commanders. Great job by Jaden Daniels there by extending the play. Well, let's say it's about 20.5-yard line. Shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Going to be a throw to Terry McLaurin up to the 30, up to the 35, down about the 39-yard line. First down 10 for the Commanders, and Terry McLaurin has been a big factor so far in this game. It's been Bucky Irving and it's been Terry McLaurin as the two major factors for these two matchups. All right, about a minute left to go in the first quarter. First down 10 for the Commanders. At the 39-yard line, Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation. Got Brian Robinson to his left. Going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson. He's going to try the left side and get up to about the 48. Oh, no, sorry. Not about the 48. To about the 43-yard line. Auburn. Let's go, Jamal. All right, second down 6 with that gain of 4 from the 43-yard line. Jaden Daniels in the shotgun formation. Going to be a quick throw out to Austin Eckler, who's going to try the left side. Got blockers in front. Up to the 50. Up to the 45-yard line for the Commanders. First down 10 at the 45. And that'll be the end of the first quarter. Oh, that's not the right tone. That's for Fox, not NBC. Whoops. So only 3-0 Buccaneers at the end of the first quarter, but still a lot of offense, so I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I wanted to keep up, though. 4-0 so far via Fortnite. I'm 3-1. Exactly. Like I said, uh, the Fortnite has been pretty good. Who did? Okay, I'm sure I forgot. Who did Fortnite pick with the Vikings Rams game and then this game. Because didn't it differ? It might have. It was Sean Austin. So that love hurts thing, like it was uh it was Sean Austin. I didn't know that's who it was. It's with Ki Hai Kwan. I think that's how you say his name. Um, I don't know. Like I said, I'll probably wait for it to come on streaming, but it seems pretty. It seems kind of cool. I was surprised to see Marshawn Lynch in there. I was like, oh, okay. It's always weird seeing like Lowe's and Home Depot commercials now. Um, when you work for a store that's competing with them. So yeah, that's kind of it's interesting now. But yeah, no, man, I'm really hoping this game continues to be good. So far it's good. So far it's good. Like it's just only 3-0, but I like the offense is moving up and down the field. See, there you go, Carnival, absolutely amazing. I would probably do a sponsorship for Carnival, legitimately, because I do like it. W, are you getting your game predictions for the Fortnite, the video game? First down, 10 for the 45-yard line. Jaden Daniels drops back to pass, rolls out to his right, throws and the runs to be caught by Robinson. He's going to get to the 35, down about the 32-yard line. That'll be another first down for the Commanders. This game and Monday should be the best games of the weekend. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm not necessarily all that bummed that I'm not gonna be able to stream Monday, but it's just like I got a lot that I have to do, so I'm trying to put too much stress on myself. But I'm still hoping that's gonna be good. Robinson with the carry up to about the 28-yard line. Nice gain there. So we second down and about 6. And then also next week I won't be able to stream on Saturday, but I'm gonna try to do both games on Sunday. I'm hoping to, but more than likely it's just gonna be the first game on Sunday. But if I do the night game, I'll also do that one. Um, been a while since I've done back-to-back streams, so it'll be interesting to see if that happens. So actually going to be a gain of 5, second down of 5. Jaden knows an empty set, drops back to pass. Only got 3 rushers. Throws across the middle, and it's going to be caught by Brian Robinson. Nice gain, about 2.5 yards there. It will be third down and about 3, third down about 2. 13:38 remaining in the second quarter. Um, so I did shuffle of the teams and how the games turned out would determine how they did this weekend. Oh yeah, you're talking about that. Sean Shaq Barrett obviously was on Buccaneers when they won the Super Bowl. Third down 3, Jane Dills rolls out. He's going to be a quarterback run, and oh my gosh, he got leveled by McCollum. It's going to be fourth down to 1. They're surprised that he did not get flagged on that one. It'll be fourth down to 1. If I'm the Commanders, do you take the points? Do you go for them? You went for it on 4th and 2. You might as well go for it on 4th and 1. Yeah, it was okay. Like I said, technically he wasn't out. Oh, he technically stepped out right there. So it could have been a lot worse. It could have been a lot worse, but it looks pretty bad. All right, so 4th and 1 from the 23-yard line, and a timeout is called by the Buccaneers. The only thing that saves them from being cursed by me would be me getting a win with those teams, as I will be shuffled a different team between the rounds with the Fortnite locker. I'm trying to rival Brandon Pern's Cursewell. Okay, okay, gotcha. Yeah, I've never played Fortnite. I've watched people play Fortnite, but I've never actually played Fortnite. Um, so I'm not gonna know some of the stuff. That is absolutely true. Like I said, I watched my friend play it once, and that's it. Like a lot of my friends did, but I don't know why I never really got into like the shooting games. Like I don't like never did. I so fourth down and one from the 20. What was it? The 23? I think so. From the 23-yard line. Going to be a handoff to Austin Eckler. He's going to get. I think he's going to get the first down. They're marking him that he's going to get it. Yep, he got a first down. Just got enough. Oh yes, I stream it. I streamed my power rankings of the wildcard teams on my Thursday stream. Nice. Yeah, I think he got it. I think he got it from that angle. Looks like he did. I mean, just runs over. Is that Zion Nelson? I think it's a Nelson that he runs over. No, that wasn't Nelson. That was number 90. Anyways, first down 10 for the 21-yard line. Jaden Daniels in a pistol. Drops back to pass and then going to run. And he's going to get up to the 20, up to the 18, down to the 15, and then just kind of like drops down to about the 14-yard line. It will be second down and about 3 for the Commanders. 11:50 left to go in the second quarter. I have a Lions fan that shows up weekly to console me every Sunday. Well, at least that's nice. That's nice that he's like, he understands. Because, I mean, like, look, I think that for the most part, now obviously there's some bandwagon Lions fan, but for the most part, a Lions fan could be like, hey, we get it. We know what it is like to suck. And then now they're good. Now, would they want you to get their lovely Ben Johnson? No, absolutely not. Second down 3 from the 15-yard line. Jane Daniels drops back the pass, quickly throws out, and it's going to be incomplete at the feet of Terry McLaurin. Jamel Dean on the coverage. So it'll be third down and 3, 11-16 left to go in the second quarter. Still 10 bays up, 3-0, and this game has been flying by. I mean, I've only been streaming for like a little bit, plus also technically almost like what, at 8 minutes of that wasn't even the actual gameplay. It's basically been 40 minutes, and the game is already at the 11-minute mark of the first half. All right, so third down 3, Jay Daniels. Shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. I think it's Zacchaeus is going to bring him over. And a timeout is called by the Commanders because the play clock was at 1. Okay. I hit everything. Yeah, I hit everything. Oh, Jane Daniels is bleeding for some reason. He's like bleeding. He's cut. Yeah, he's legit cut on his cheek for some odd reason. Showing tomorrow night is the Vikings and the Rams game, 7:15. Well, my time 7:15. Um, and then obviously divisional next Sunday. Oh, so it's at 2. Okay, so 2 and 5:30. I could legitimately do both of those. Um, Especially considering that um, I wouldn't have to stay up as late because I'm not gonna be able to stay up as late as I did last night. That's for sure. I'm not gonna stay up streaming for 6 hours. So sorry about that. Back to the gameplay. Third down 3 from the 15-yard line. Jane Dale drops back the pass, throws, and once again hits. Looks like a Zacchaeus on the same exact play that we ran on the second down, and is a gain of about 7 yards there. First down 10 at about the 6 or 7 yard line. Tyke Smith on the coverage there. Actually from the 8 yard line. First and goal from the 8. Jay Dale's in shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his left. Going to be hands to Brian Robinson. He gets absolutely wrapped up at the line of scrimmage for no gain. Second and goal from the 8. That's Yaya Diaby and Vita Vea on the tackle. Kind of unrelated, but does time fly by for the rest of y'all when you watch football? The games take 3 hours, but I never feel like they do. It really depends on the game. Second and goal from the 8-yard line, going to be a option, and Jane Daniels is going to try to avoid the pressure. Unfortunately, he's going to lose 2 yards there. And it's going to be third and goal from the 10. That's Nelson with the tackle. Like I said, as far as the games that I've streamed, the ones that felt very, very long were the what was the one? Oh, there was one that was really bad. I can't think of it off the top of my head, but it was one of the games I streamed. It went by very, very slow because there was like no offense, a lot of like downtime. But if it's just good game, it's gonna fly by pretty quickly. Third and goal from the 10. Jane Dales keeps on dropping back, throws for the end zone, and wide open is De'Ami Brown for a touchdown. However, there's a flag. 9:26 left to go in the second quarter. What is the flag? A lot of the teams think that it's going to be on the Buccaneers. What are they going to call? Let's see here. Throw and then ooh. Diaby went right at the knee, so that's definitely going to be a roughing the passer. Yeah. Yep. Okay, so the touchdown's good. So the point is going to be or the penalty is going to be on the point after. So it'll be from the 1. But I mean, you still keep the extra point. Still keep the extra point. Make it technically, don't want to just make it a 3-point game. So Zane Gonzalez, former Cardinal and former Panther kicker. I still remember Zane Gonzalez when literally he got hurt during warm ups of the Buffalo Bills game, and so um, we had to have our wide receiver be our kicker for the game. So Zane Gonzalez's kick is going to be up and it's going to be good. So 7-3, 9:26 to go in the second quarter. We will go to a commercial break. Bears versus Seahawks last Thursday night game of the year. I remember us being relieved it was over. I actually did not stream that game because I was gone. Um, so I remember we talked about it because it was really really bad. But I did not. I watched some of the game, but I had to watch it on my phone because like my dad didn't care, so he was like yeah, you had to watch it. No, no, no. Was it my mom on that one? I can't remember. But I just remember I watched it on my phone. But we did talk about it. We did talk about that it was bad. But I was trying to get the one that I streamed that I can't remember off the top of my head. Um, Usually, yes, Emmanuel, time does fly for me during a football game, unless the game is absolutely atrocious. Good defensive games don't count here. Exactly. It also depends on if you're at the game. If you're at the game, I don't think it usually flies by. I think it's like you're in the moment. But you're just sitting, then it's a little bit different. Let me look at some of the past ones that I've had. Let's see. That is 2025, 2024, not January 2024. Let's go. Let's go early in the year. 17. See. Jaguars. I'm trying to think of some of the other games. I can just pull it. Instead of just doing that, I'm gonna pull it up. Let me just pull it up. January. See, I can look at the Thursday night football schedule. I believe it's a Thursday night football game because literally I was but besides like I said, besides the Seahawks Bears, I didn't stream that one. But there was one game that I was like, it was after it was after I think it was like week 3 because I remember being like, what the heck? Like literally, like the first game was good, and then this one's been terrible. So was it? See here. Bills, Dolphins, Jets. That one was kind of bad. Oh, the Cowboys and Giants one was pretty bad too. Um, um. Oh, no. Lions. No, not Lions, but Rams and 49ers. That one was terrible. That one was atrocious. I do remember that one. Because the Lions Packers one was pretty good, but that Rams 49ers game took forever because there was like no touchdowns. It was bad. That one I do remember. Yeah, 49ers Thursday night game. Exactly, Zoe. You're right. 69 passing TDs for Baker Mayfield, most in the NFL since 2023. Yeah, Baker Mayfield does like to throw some picks, though. Anyways, first down and 10 from the 30-yard line, 9:26 left to go in the second quarter. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun formation. Going to be a play action pass. Baker Mayfield rolling out to his right is going to basically get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it. So, second down and 10. Misery in the rain. Yeah. Yeah, that was that. Yeah, it was raining because I was like, oh yeah, because Matthew Stafford had he was like 2 for 11 in the first half, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is terrible. This is absolutely terrible. So yes, that game took forever. All right, so they gave him a yard. Second down and 9. Baker Mayfield throws for the right, and it's going to be Mike Evans, supposed to be incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the pass breakup. However, there is a flag. What did he? It might be at the line. They're saying it's at the line. Is it a hold or hands to the face? I think it's a hold. Oh, chop block. Let's see here. Who did the chop block? Oh, Cody Mock. See, Cody Mock right there. Bucky Irvin. Oh, yep. It's a chop block. Absolutely. Actually, both the center and the guard, Barton and Mock, and then Bucky Irvin just cut a Bobby Wagner. So yeah, no, that's absolutely a chop block. So it's be second down and 24 after that penalty from the about the 16-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shotgun formation. It looks like Bucky Irvin's to his right. Drops back to pass. Has got time. Is going to check it down to Bucky Irvin. There's going to be a hold, so it doesn't really matter what's going to happen here. Nice tackle by Jeremy Chin, but it's going to be a penalty, a hold. I mean, it was pretty obvious. So, but do you accept it? Because it'll be third down and 20. So I would just not accept it. Penalties declined. That's what I said. It's third down and about 21, 22. That's on Tristan Wirfs, that hold. Uh, y'all are right. I must have misremembered. They're both so boo boo. Yes. Let's see. I look at the. Well, it was really Brenderson. He said 78, but I think he must say 68. Um, the Bears versus Seahawks was half the points of the Niners Rams, so two terrible games. Exactly. Third and 22. Baker Mayfield rolls out to his left and is going to throw on the run. Caught by Rashad White. Basically get up to the line of scrimmage. So it'll be fourth down and 10. Punt is away. Yeah, like I said, that chop block pretty much just ruined that drive. I'll tell you what, if somebody does a chop block to you, it's a lot. All right, punt about a bit away, about to be underway. Goodness, on this fourth and 9, and gets it off cleanly. Almost got blocked though, and it's going to be returned by Crowder at about the 14-yard line. Makes a man miss, makes another man miss, up to the 20, up to the 25, up to about the 30-yard line, down to the 31-yard line is Jameson Crowder, and that's going to be first down 10 from the 31. 7:20 left to go in the second quarter. The Commanders are up 7-3, and they're going to be starting back their drive. So far, they had two successful drives. Obviously, that first drive ended in a 4th and 2, not converting. But second drive, they finally are able to punch it in. So let's see what they do in their second drive. Like I said, I'm very excited for how this game's going so far. But yeah, I mean, like I said, like I'm super happy I did not stream that game. One, because I was on vacation, so I didn't do it then. But that was also pretty bad. Because that wasn't on. That was on. I'm trying to think when that game was, because I don't, like I said, I know I didn't stream that one. It must have been like, was it Christmas? Was it? I don't. Yeah, yes, it was, because it was the last one. It was around Christmas time, so that makes a little more sense. On my prediction day, first game, I took out an entire team of guys dressed up as a San Francisco 49er. Like, so they have the mascots. Is that what it is? Because the 49er mascot is like, I always think of the 49er mascot as the pizza guy, not the pizza guy, but like the Whistling Willies from South Park. Like, if you look at I might have to double take, but like if you look at both of them, they look kind of similar. I mean, one has like a beard, but they have like that same kind of like face. 49ers mascot. Actually, no, I'm wrong. His beard makes it look a lot worse. Sourdough Sam, the hardest working mascot in the NFL. Striking gold at Candlestick Park in 1994, Sourdough was drafted to the 49ers as team official mascot. Sourdough Sam is a gold miner that loves to have fun and pumps up the 49ers faithful at every home game. That is his description of Sourdough Sam. I don't know a lot of the. I know some of the mascots, but that's mainly because of like the mascots versus like the little kids like football games. Like you'll watch those, but I don't know some of the mascots for some of the teams. Obviously, you know Sir Purr because it's Panthers, but yeah. They're showing a cigar lounge. I don't. Yeah, I'm not gonna smoke. First down, 10 from the 30-yard line. Shotgun formation for Jay and Daniels with Austin Eckler to his right. Throws to the left. That's going to be caught by Terry McLaurin. Gets about 8 yards. There would be second down and 2 for about the 38-yard line. Like I said, Terry McLaurin has been a huge factor so far in the first half. They're showing the cut again. Yeah, yeah. I just don't know how he got cut. I mean, somebody must have some long nails. Somebody's got to have some long nails and got like up in there and accidentally cut them. As it goes, say it's a 7-yard gain, so second down and 3. Going to be a handoff to Austin Eckler, who is going to get swallowed up in the line of scrimmage for no gain. It'll be third down and 3 for the Commanders. Tampa has done a pretty good job so far in the run game. It's just, they have not been able to cover Terry McLaurin to save their life. All right, 6:25 left to go in the second quarter. Third down and 3. Sir Purr is a great name for a mascot, better than Freddie Falcon. Freddie. Yeah. Well, he's okay. I'll say this: Freddie Falcon's not the worst mascot. At least there's that. Third down and 3 for the Commanders. Shotgun formation. Play clock's at 2-1. Barely gets a snap off. Drops back a pass. Immediately pressured. And thankfully, Austin Eckler does catch that ball for a 4-yard gain. First down 10 for the Commanders. Yeah, Freddie Falcon is not the worst one though. Honestly, he's not the worst one in the division. So at least there's that. He's not the worst one in the division. First down 10 for the 41-yard line. Jaden Dale's going to keep the ball. He's going to go out to the left. Going to get to the 45-yard line. Gets down at about the 47-yard line. Nice gain there. Yeah. No, the worst one is the Saints one. Let me just pull that one up. It's Gumbo the dog and Sir Saint. Like Sir Saint, I'm not gonna say what his chin looks like, but it's a very big chin. It's not look good. Second down and 4. Jay Dales rolls out to his right, is going to try to go for the first down, and he barely gets it. Tyke Smith forced him out, and KJ Britt on, not kind of coverage, but on the pursuit. So first down 10 for the Commanders. But yeah, no, like, I don't like Sir Saint. Sir Saint just looks weird to me. First down 10 for the 49-yard line. Jay Dales with pistol formation with Austin Eckler in the backfield. Play action pass, rolls up to the, steps on the pocket, is going to get up to about the 42-yard line. Nice gain there. It'll be second down and about 4. Vita Vea was on the immediate pressure. All right, second down and about 4. Like I said, Vita Vea just like, actually second down and 5 from the 43-yard line. Jay Dales in pistol formation. Going to be a handoff to McNichols, who gets basically back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be about it. Third down and about 4. The same time mascot, like I said, they have 2. They have Gumbo the dog, and Gumbo the dog looks good. But then Sir Saint looks like his chin. It's a very big chin, and it looks like something in particular that I'm not going to say. But you can make your own inference about it. Third down and 4. 3:25 to go in the second quarter. Jay Daniels in shotgun formation with McNichols to his left. Bunch to the right. Play clock's at 3, 2, drops back to pass. Jay does get pressured by Yaya Diaby. Gets out of the sack. No, he's going to get down. Going to be sacked back at about the 47-yard line. Yaya Diaby. However, there is a flag. Sorry, Emmanuel. Also, to answer your question for Adobe, Fortnite has skins of every NFL team. They're kind of just the uniforms of each team, so we killed a team of people wearing the Niners uniforms. Gotcha. Holding on the defense bails out the 49ers. Holding by the defense bails out the Commanders. That was on McCollum. Let's see, who was he matched up on? More likely Terry McLaurin. Let's see here. Terry McLaurin. Kind of, but I don't know about that. I don't know. I mean, he had his hand around him, but it wasn't like pulling. So I don't know about that. The Saints have a mascot. The Saints do have a mascot, a paper showing how much they're over the cap every year. A run by Brian Robinson. That's a good one, Emmanuel. Brian Robinson Jr. gets about 4 yards there, second down 6. Yeah, no. So those might be the official mascots, but the real one is the paper bag Aints. That is their official mascot. What should be official mascot, but we don't want to talk about it. And honestly, it would be a lot better than Sir Saint. Sir Saint. Who chose Sir Saint? Commanders are already at 18 minutes time possession. What is with it? This is lopsided time possession the first half of these playoff games. I don't know. Jane Doe backs up and is going to have to throw it away because there is basically nobody open and a lot of pressure coming in from that left side. So it'll be 2:04 to go second quarter. Third down and 6. Oh no, Sir Saint looks terrible. Exactly. He looks terrible. And I can't remember if it's the Purdue Boilermakers that have a similar mascot or something like that, which would make sense. Maybe it's black and gold, but what is with it with just a huge chin? Anyways, third down and 6. Jay Dale's in an empty set from the 33-yard line. Drops back to pass. He's got plenty of time. Throws for the end zone. Terry McLaurin. Oh, almost. Almost Moss McCollum. Unfortunately falls incomplete. Be fourth down and 6. Dude, that would have been awesome if you would snag that one. I mean, he was so close to snagging it too. I mean, right? Oh, I mean, McCollum plays the ball well, but he almost got mossed. I still remember when DJ Moore told Robbie Chosen to put some respect on Sir Purr's name. Exactly. Was that a bear? No, Sir Purr. That's why Chosen was gone. I mean, that's not the reason why Chosen was gone, but yeah. I still like. I wanted Robbie Chosen Anderson to work out, but man, I'm glad we got done with him mainly because like the distraction that was there. So yeah, Sir Purr is definitely the better name here. Exactly. They wanted to copy Sir Purr with Sir Saint. Well, hold on a second. No, because Sir Purr, like I said, the Saints are definitely a lot older franchise than the Panthers. That's for sure. Let's see. Uh, let's do NFL mascots and when they started. Origin. Let's see here. NFL team, no. NFL mascots. Let's see here. Um, so there's Poe for the Baltimore Ravens. That's been since 2009. Buffalo Bills, Billy Buffalo. That doesn't give a year, but Billy Buffalo looks pretty good. Um, Who Day doesn't give a picture. Orange Bengal Tiger. Oh, but we've seen Who Day. Who Day's pretty good. Cleveland Browns have that elf, which still is wild to me. There's Miles. Miles is a really good mascot. I like Miles. Toro, the Houston Texans one, that one's fine. Like I said, that I think that's cool. Then there's Blue. I mean, the Colts one. He's one of the best ones. There's Jacksonville Jaguars. He's pretty good. Casey Wolf for the Kansas City Chiefs. He's pretty good. Raider Rusher. Who? What? Raider Rusher. Who is Raider Rusher? I love that we're just talking about mascots now. Raider Rusher mascot. Oh my gosh! What is this monstrosity? What? Oh my word! Oh, this is. Look at Raider Rusher. Goodness gracious, that's atrocious. That's gotta be retired. There's none for the Chargers. TD is the Dolphins. Pat Patriots for the Patriots. Oh, Zangos is actually gonna try for a field goal here. This is gonna be like 50 something plus. Yeah, 52-yard field goal. Zane Gonzalez kick is away and it's gonna be good. It will be 10-3, 152 remaining in the second quarter. Good job by Zane Gonzalez there. Make it a 7-point game. Pat Patriot, I don't really like either. He looks kind of creepy. Jets don't have one. Pittsburgh Steelers, Steely McBeam. Um, he has like a jutting chin, but it's not too bad. I like the Tennessee Titans like T-Rex. I like the raccoon. He's kind of cool. The Houston Oilers roughneck. As far as like the NFC big ref for the Cardinals, Freddie Falcon. Like I said, it's not terrible. Sir Purr, I said Sir Purr to me is the best one. I would say it's Sir Purr, then Tampa Bay's, can't remember his name, Freddie Falcon, and then it's the Saints. Um, Staley the Bear, Rowdy for the Cowboys, Rory for the Lions is kind of fine. There's none for the Packers, obviously. Rampage for the Rams, kind of like. Victor for the Vikings is okay. They're showing like Gumbo. They're not showing Sir Saint. Um, None for the Giants. Swoop for the Eagles. Sourdough Sam for the 49ers. Blitz for the Seahawks. Captain Fear, that's who it is. Return up to the 20, up to the 25 by Rashad White, and ask him about it. Maybe the 26-yard line, but nothing much. Captain Fear just has like a wide face. Major Tuddy for the Washington Commanders. I'm kind of growing on it, but like I don't know. I feel at the end of the day they're probably going to move in another direction. But who knows? They might keep the Commanders. Where are you at? Yeah, let's say the Raiders. It looks the Raiders got looks like a bad version of the outfits diehard Raiders fan wear. Exactly. Like it looks like it eats children. First down 10 for the 26-yard. Like a big handoff to Rashad White off to the left side, and maybe a gain of one. 139 remaining in the second quarter. I'm surprised that Washington isn't calling a timeout here. Like, you got two of them. Why not try to get the ball back? Payne goes off the field. That's not good. He's kind of holding his hand there. I think he just got stepped on. Second down 9. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. Get pressure. It throws. You got to pick it up just in case, but it was an incomplete pass. But great job there. That's Dante Fowler with the pressure there. Third down 9, 1:18 left to go in the second quarter, and the Commanders have both timeouts. They're checking Payne's hand right now. I feel like he just got stepped on. So, I mean, those cleats definitely going to hurt. But, oh, yeah, I forgot about the Raider rusher. I don't get how that doesn't traumatize children. Exactly. It's got big blue eyes, like mohawk that's like with spikes, and it looks like, hey. Anyways, third down and 9 from the 27-yard line. Baker Mayfield a shotgun formation. Drops back to pass, getting pressure. Gets up in the, oh wow, just runs through 3 tacklers. Gets him to the 45-yard line. There was a flag, so we don't know what the flag's on, but it was near the sideline. So I feel like it's going to be defensive pass interference or like a illegal contact. But I think it's going to be first down. Yes, it's offsides in the defense. Okay. 1:08 left to go in the second quarter. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts and a first down at the 45-yard line. I mean, Baker Mayfield just goes through that. I mean, he gets absolutely just like hit by Bobby Wagner. Still goes through it. Great job by Bob Baker there. From the first down 10 for the 45-yard line, Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. He's getting pressure, throws to the left. He's going to be Mike Evans, who's going to get out of bounds. Gain of about 11 yards there. 1:02 for the second quarter. Still 10-3, but Tampa Bay is driving down the field. Reminds me of Sid's dolls from Toy Story. Oh, yeah. It's like the baby. No, it's kind of like the baby with the spider legs. I mean, it's like that kind of creepy. Like, that didn't bother me when I was a kid for some odd reason. Like, other stuff, like, bothered me as a kid. But, like, I don't remember being scared of the spider baby. Anyways, first down 10 for the 49-yard line. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. Throws, and it's going to be Cade Otton up to the 32-yard line for another first down. 55 seconds remaining in the second quarter. Tampa Bay has 2 timeouts and are starting to get deeper into Commanders territory. But yeah, it looks like a little mashup of just like a gigantic head and like just limbs. From the 32, Baker Mayfield shotgun formation, drops back and pass, gets out to Mike Evans, who gets to the 15, down to the 11-yard line on Marcus Lattimore. Lattimore is screaming for a penalty that he's pushing off, but he's not going to get it. So actually from the 12-yard line, first and 10, 20. Why are you not calling a timeout? Holy crap! How are you not calling a timeout? Oh my gosh! It is 16 seconds left. What are you doing? How do you not call a timeout earlier just to be on the safe side? I thought they had called a timeout, so I didn't think anything of it. But how do you not call a timeout earlier? You wasted a couple of seconds. Actually, a good bit of seconds. Anyways, that's still wild. I don't know why that happened, but yeah, that was an interesting little rabbit hole we went down as far as like mascots. I still don't understand why some teams don't have a mascot. Like, I like the Giants don't have one, the Jets don't have one, the Chargers don't have one. What's the other one that didn't have one? There was another one that I saw that didn't have a mascot, but I don't know. Like I said, as bad as some of the mascots are in the NFL, there are some really bad mascots in college, and that's another thing too. Serper is a really good mascot. You know who else is a really good mascot? Albie the Tiger. Auburn Tigers. Albie Wins. He wins championships. Okay, he is a certified winner, but he's also a really good mascot, and he's not creepy. Like some of the other Tiger mascots are creepy. Like Clemson's looks like it's on drugs. It is absolutely on drugs. And then Mike the Tiger is not that good. The Missouri Tiger kind of looks like he's supposed to be a dog. Like he looks like he's like a hound mixed in with a tiger. I don't know. It looks like he has like a long face. Um, and what's the other tiger? I haven't seen Memphis. What does Memphis's mascot look like? Memphis Tigers. Tigers mascot. What you look like? And not bad. He looks like. That's the best way to describe him. Um, he looks like Tony the Tiger's middle child. That feels mean. I'm not gonna say that. I don't really like roasting, but it's not the best. All right, so about to be back. Like I said, we'll have 16 seconds left. I don't know why they took up so much time, but I guess they don't want to give the Commanders any time. But still, they actually added one more second, so it's 17 seconds. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation. One timeout left with looks like Bucky Irvin. No, sorry, Rashad White to his left. Now motion out to the right. Is going to throw for the end zone for Mike Evans, and that's going to be a flag. Yeah, that's a lot of. I mean, come on, Lattimore. No, Lattimore, you cannot be complaining. You were all over him. You were all over him, tugging on him. Happened in the end zone. So it's gonna be like basically at the 1 yard line. I mean, Lattimore, like I don't know why. I mean, obviously you think like he. Okay, hold a second. Okay, okay. Technically, Mike Evans, it should be kind of offsetting, but yeah, yeah, I can see where Lattimore's a little bit upset. Anyways, 13 seconds from the 1 yard line. Throw to Mike Evans, and that's going to be caught, and that's going to be a touchdown. Mike Evans against Marshawn Lattimore. And Lattimore is jawing at some of the linemen. I'm hoping for a fight. I'm hoping for a fight. Please. 10 seconds left. And an extra point away from being a 10-10 game. McLaughlin off for the extra point. Kick is up, and kick is good. Okay, so it'll be 10-10 with 10 seconds left to go in the second quarter. You better not go to commercial break. I mean, you're going to go to like a long commercial break like right after this. Oh, man, if Martin just looks at... Okay, hold a second. Martin, why do you take your eyes off the ball? You could have picked that off. You could have easily picked that off. Daggum, Lattimore got cooked. Lattimore got cooked in that route. I mean, was reaching. Was reaching. Like I said, I hate Lattimore. I don't hate Lattimore. But out of the two fighting, Mike Evans and Lattimore, I'm much more a fan of Mike Evans than I am against Lattimore. So, and kickoff's underway, and it's going to be returned at about the 1. Luke McCaffrey up to the 15, 20, up to the 25 before he gets leveled. 5 seconds remain, and that's going to be, I mean, basically, they might do a play, but not much. Yeah, just go kneel it. That's fine. So we'll be 10-10 going into halftime. Obviously, both these teams, they have been going at it. Okay. I don't want to jinx it, but it's been a really good game. So far, it's been a pretty good game. I'm happy with this game. Like, obviously, Bucky Irvin's been looking pretty good. Mike Evans just got himself a touchdown against Marshawn Lattimore. Terry McLaurin, I mean, a lot. He's been looking pretty good, looking pretty stinking good. He's been a main factor. Jane Daniels been looking pretty good. Baker Mayfield had that great run. I mean, both quarterbacks, both. I wouldn't really say Brian Robinson's had a pretty good game, but both quarterbacks, both top wide receivers, and Bucky Irvin has been playing really stinking well. I'm excited to see what happens in the second half. I just don't want to jinx anything. Hmm. And they're talking about what they're talking about, what they're going to talk about in halftime. I am super duper excited for the Ravens, Bills, Chiefs, Texans. I'm hoping. Here's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping that the Texans Chiefs game is the one that's the early game on Saturday, so that Saturday night can be the MVP. Like that would make the most sense. Even though I'm not streaming it, though. Okay, I'm going to be with my friends, and it's the one time I'll be able to hang out with my friends. So that's why I'm not streaming it. But like, I'm excited for the game. So it like kind of sucks, but like at the same time, I'm like, no, I really want to make time for my friends. I want to see them because some of them I haven't seen since Halloween. So I'm like, it's been a little bit. So like, I want to see them. So like, I'm very excited for that too, being able to see them. But I'm also happy for streaming Sunday games too. So I like Peacock. I've talked about it a couple times. I like Peacock. They're like they did like a montage of, like all the different screaming from like some of the shows they have. Obviously, like they have like the NBC shows. That's gonna be like or like your comedies. Like you have like your Office, Parks and Rec, Brooklyn Nine Nine. They have a lot of good stuff. A lot of good stuff. I don't mind the ads because unlike Hulu, they do a pretty good job of when they put ads. If it's a movie, they usually put it at the very beginning. So you know what, you can like get your popcorn ready, that kind of stuff. Like I don't mind that. But you gotta keep the price the same. If you're gonna have ads, that's fine. But you gotta keep the price the same. That's the only reason why I'm willing to be okay with what you're charging, because it's not super duper expensive compared to other apps with the quality of stuff that you have. Like Tubi, I love Tubi. I will talk off Tubi because Tubi's really good as far as being free. Yes, it has ads. I don't care. If it's free, I don't care. And it has good stuff on there that you can't find anywhere else. Now, does it have a lot of crap? Absolutely. It has a lot of crap on there. But that's fine. Because if it has good stuff that I can watch every now and then, or like I'd be like, oh, that's on there, I'll watch it. Like that's what I like about Tubi. It's like a little comfort. It's a little comfort of just like I might not visit you a lot, but when I do visit you, I'm pleasantly surprised of what you have. But I don't know. Now Max is up there. Like I said, as far as like the streaming apps, like Max has really come through. Got a lot of great stuff on there. I mean, Netflix is obviously like the one that a lot of people like think about. Um, I mean, I still like Netflix. Netflix is still good. But Max is up there. I like Peacock a lot, like Tubi. I don't like Hulu. I really don't. I don't. I have Hulu because I have Spotify. But I have not used Hulu in a very long time. Like, just not at all. Um, what's the other one? Paramount Plus has some good shows, but outside of that, like, I might use it if I'm like watching some of the games like on CBS if I can't if I have to if I'm on the road or something like that. But don't really use Paramount Plus that much. Um, what's the other ones? Uh, I can't think of the other ones that I use. But that's pretty much it. As far as streaming wise. Um, I'm Prime. I don't use Prime that much. I don't. So that's the other one, I guess. But don't use it that much. Um, we talked about it last game. Emmanuel, you brought it up with Lamar Jackson. I think that Lamar should win it, but I think that Josh is going to win it. And like I said before, I think that both have a very good case of winning both. But like Lamar won last year. I don't think the voters are going to want to have a back-to-back MVP, even though Lamar would deserve it a lot more than what he had last year. But also, it's kind of like it's Josh's turn kind of ordeal. Great game. Yeah, it's been a great game so far. Great game so far. Hoping that continues into the second half. Trying to think what else. There was something else too. That I was gonna say. Uh, Dang it. What was I gonna say? I cannot remember to save my life. Oh well, it'll come back. It'll come back to me. Um, Let me have the Reese's Pieces. Oh, here's an interesting one. So the NFL finalists have come out. Obviously, Luke is on there because he should, and so is Steve Smith. So there's a chance that we could technically get two Panthers in this year. But one of the interesting ones is Eli Manning because I do not believe that he should be a first team All Pro. Not first team All Pro. Sorry. First ballot Hall of Famer. Yes, he had very clutch times in the playoffs. He had clutch playoff runs. But outside of those, like, are we really gonna put in a guy first? Like, it's only been three in the since 2000 of first ballot Hall of Famers. Are we really gonna put in a guy that outside of those two playoff runs, it's not like he really had that good of a career? I'm not trying to I don't want to seem like I'm trying to hate. I am just saying that there are certain quarterbacks that have gotten a little bit overhyped. I think that as far as Eli goes, for the most part, he gets properly hyped. But for some people who are saying that he should be a first ballot Hall of Famer, absolutely not. Mike Evans, as good as he's been, is not a first ballot Hall of Famer. I also saw that too. I love Mike Evans. So I'm speaking while I'm eating. I like Mike Evans, but he's not first ballot. Steve Smith was not a first ballot. But part of the also is his attitude problem that a lot of voters are gonna be like, I don't want to put him in there yet. To based on stats, Steve Smith should have been a first ballot, but he didn't have a Super Bowl, whatever. But if Steve Smith doesn't make it this year, I'm gonna be very upset. Because we had Julius Peppers last year. We get Steve Smith this year. Hopefully Luke, but you never know. But if not this year, but next year for sure. I'm gonna do a little bit of controversial opinion. And just like I was gonna say about how some Panthers fans would not be happy about what I have to say. Cam is if he had another 2 productive seasons, he would have an outside shot of making the Hall of Fame. As of right now, I do not see Cam making the Hall of Fame. Now, granted, this could change if and only if it is 15 years from now and there's not another candidate comparative to put in the Pro Football Hall of Fame at quarterback. The reason why I'm saying that, based off of perception that other people have of him, based upon the stats that he put up that some people still aren't going to see as impressive. Because, like, obviously he had a better career than Michael Vick. I don't think that's going to be disputed. So, like, some people are saying, like, well, Michael Vick isn't in, then he's not going to be in. There's another reason why Michael Vick is not going to get in. But I want him to. So that's what I want to preface, is that I want him to be in the Hall of Fame. But based off of how they view quarterbacks, it's a much more selective process. And there's a lot of other quarterbacks that haven't made it in just yet. And there's a lot of them that are going to be either first ballot or be on that waiting list after him. So if he does make it, it is going to take a very, very, very long time. I'm still shocked Mike Shanahan isn't in the Hall of Fame yet. Part of me thinks that it's like, if there was like something that he like made people mad at him for, but like that one was also kind of shocking that he hasn't made it in. But maybe within the next 2 or 3 years, maybe. But like that one has shocked me. Obviously, it taken a very long time for T.O. going in. That was more so like the attitude problem. Shout out my hometown. He finally accepted us. For a while there, he just said he was from Atlanta, but you know we're fine. I've seen him in person a couple of times, so that's kind of cool. Dude, T.O. has massive hands, like absolutely massive hands. Like I'm talking about, like as big as your face, like just palm your face, kind of hands. But well, I was basically there are a lot of people that still need to get in way before Cam. So that's the reason why I said Cam is going to take a long time for him to become in the Hall of Fame, if he ever is. But I would be surprised if he is. See, who's another one that we haven't had in a very long time? See, I could just look it up. Not. Who should be in the Hall of Fame? That should be in the Hall of Fame. Not MLB. Goodness gracious. And it'll be a touchback, so it'll be first down 10 for the third yard. Let's do this quickly. Let's see here. Larry Fitzgerald's going to make it eventually. Um, Anquan Bolden, I don't know. That's kind of hard. Steve Tasker, the special teamer. Um, hmm. First down 10 for the 30-yard line. Jay Daniels fakes the shovel and actually going to throw it back to Zacchaeus, who's going to make a man miss, get up to the 35-yard line, down by the 38-yard line for an 8-yard gain. Second down, 2. I'm so surprised that Devin Hester got in. Well, okay, I'll say this. I'm more so surprised that Devin Hester got in before other people. Second down, 2, going to be handed to Brian Robinson Jr., who is going to get, he's so close to the first down marker, but I think he'll be about just short. Be 3rd and inches. Yeah, 3rd and inches for the Commanders at the 39-yard line. Yeah, I get it in some cases. Oh, Marcus Mariota's in there. So Marcus Mariota is in there. They're in I formation, going to send Jane Daniels out in a motion out to the right. Now going to move him over. Going to be a QB sneak. So, I mean, Marcus Mariota got it easily. Got about 2 yards there. That's an interesting formation. Oops, sorry about that. Don't hit the screen. Goodness gracious. All right, 13:40 left to go in the third quarter. First down 10 for the Commanders. About the 41 by the 41-yard line. Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation with looks like Brian Robinson to his right. Going to be handoff to Brian Robinson. Is going to try the right side. Is going to get about 2. So second down 8. He really turned the Redskins around. I'm old. I can take the flack for saying it. That's okay. But had RG3 had not had a career-ending injury, he could have won a championship for 2 franchises. That would definitely helped his legacy. But the fact that, let's see, who was the one from last year? I'm trying to think who was the coach / executive that got it last year. I don't know. Second down and 8. Jay Daniels getting pressure, rolls up to his right, is going to throw on the run, caught, and that's going to be up to Diami Brown, up to the 35, down to the 30, runs over, goodness gracious, Edwards, and he's going to get up to about the 32-yard line. Great job by Diami Brown, and also great recognition by Jay Daniels, rolling out to the right after getting immense pressure from the Buccaneers. Mike Shanahan should be in the Hall. Like I said, he should be in the Hall of Fame. I mean, he won 2 Super Bowls. He had, really good seasons even after that. After, they didn't have the loaded teams they did in 97 and 98. But, and then, it was still good at the formerly the Redskins. At the 27-yard line, Jay Daniels, first down 10. Going to be screen out to Diami Brown up to the 20, up to the 15, cuts back in, 10, 5, down to about the 3-yard line, and that's going to be first and goal from the 3 for the Commanders. Diami Brown's been, is having a good drive so far. Like I said, nice play design. Like I said, basically you have blitzing from the left side, so basically just leaves them stranded. Good job by Diaby coming back to basically hawk down Diami Brown. First and goal from the 3. Jay Daniels in the shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his left. Going to be a handoff to Brian Robinson, and he gets nothing. He's going to lose a yard. Second and goal. Mike won a Super Bowl as a coordinator for San Francisco 49ers in Super Bowl 29. Exactly. He won one with the he won one with a command. Sorry. He won one as a coordinator, won 2 as a head coach. Then you had Gary Kubiak, who won 1 as a coordinator and won 1 as a head coach. I think Gary Kubiak could be potentially, but it would be a little bit for him. But he's also a good player too, a good coach too. Jay Daniels rolls out to his right and just floats it out of bounds. Third and goal from the 4. 10:38 remaining in the third quarter. Because Gary won. Gary won as a coordinator for the Broncos under Mike Shanahan. Then he was at the Texans before. He was at Texans before Bill O'Brien, I believe. And then he was at the Broncos, and then won with the Broncos in 2015. Third and goal from the 4-yard line. Jane Dale's in a shotgun formation, drops back to pass. Has got time, throws to his left, and it's going to be incomplete. Great coverage by Jamel Dean on Terry McLaurin. And now it'll be fourth and goal from the 4, 10:33 remaining in the fourth quarter. And the Commanders are going to settle for a field goal. Great job by Auburn man Jamel Dean there. Bam! Love it. Gary Quebec would be much more down the line. Exactly, I said, I think that the coaches is going to be a little bit hard because there's been so many good coaches. Because it's like coaches, executives, and then something else that's kind of put together as just one. But I think Gary Kubiak also deserves to be in the Hall of Fame. Kick is up and kick is good. It was a 22-yard field goal attempt, basically an extra point. 13-10, 10:30 left to go in the third quarter. Let me look it up. Let's see. Who are the best? Who are best coaches not in the Hall of Fame? Mike Shanahan, Tom Coughlin, George Seifert. Okay, George Seifert, the reason why he's not going to be in the Hall of Fame is because he went to the Panthers. So, for those that don't remember, W might remember, but George Seifert won a Super Bowl with the 49ers, and won as an assistant coach as well for the 49ers. And then he went to the Panthers, and because the Panthers were so bad under his leadership, I do not think that he is going to win it, unfortunately. Yeah. Let's see here. What's the other one? Let's see. Coaching legends still snubbed from the Hall of Fame. You have Jeff Fisher. No way you actually have Jeff Fisher. No way you have Jeff Fisher. I can understand Marty Schottenheimer. I can understand that. He unfortunately never won a ring. But Jeff Fisher? No. Absolutely not. So Dan Reeves, this is by 2023. Dennis Green. You have Dennis Green ranked ahead of Mike Shanahan? What is... No. Mike Shanahan's got to be higher on that list. That's kind of crazy. Okay. Buccaneers, what you going to do the second half? Like I said, it's 13-10 game, still a close game. Not going to be anywhere near my score prediction. That's fine. It's still a good one, so I'm okay with that. Let's see. Who picked... Well, I got to look at the scores. Who picked what? Let's see here. Drew had 31-28. Alex might get 3 in a row. Goodness gracious. If Alex gets 3 in a row, I'm going to be kind of ticked off. Because Alex has gotten the last 2, the Bills and the Eagles. No. He got Ravens and Bills. Drew got Eagles score. Anyways, back to the game. They're highlighting about Marshawn Lattimore and Mike Evans. Another great match about to commence. And McLaughlin kicks it away. It's going to be returned in the end zone up to the 10, up to the 15, 20, up to the 25, down about the 27-yard line. It's Rachaad White with a return. First down 10 for the Buccaneers. Yeah, Mike Evans has been cooking them. All right. 10:25 to go in the third quarter, 13-10. Buccaneers start off our own 28-yard line. Baker Mayfield going to send McMillan into motion over to the left. Going to be a play action pass. Actually going to be a screen to Rachaad White. He's going to cut across the field. A face mask. And they get down to the 3rd-yard line. Great tackle there by number 1, Igbenogany. But unfortunately, it is going to be a face mask. Igbenogany, another Auburn man, who has not quite worked out in the NFL, unfortunately. But I never understood why he was a first-round pick to begin with. Yeah, face mask by Armstrong. Just, All right, so first down for the Buccaneers. All right, Baker Mayfield going to be in shotgun formation, both running backs to his sides. First down 10 from the 44-yard line. Going to be hands to Bucky Irvin, who's going to try the middle. Is going to get up to about the 49-yard line. Great gain, about 5 yards there. Tackled by Dante Fowler Jr. Yeah, Deron played out. I figured that he got stepped on. Deron playing's questionable with a finger injury. Like I said, he was holding his hand. I figured he just got stepped on. Second down and 5. Baker Mayfield under center with Bucky Irvin in the backfield. 2 tight ends to the right, 1 to the left, and that's a false start by K. Dotton. Dumb. So it'll be second down and 10. All right, second down 10, 9-10 left to go in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with Bucky Irvin to his left. To his right. Sorry. Hands off to Bucky Irvin, who just runs over Frankie Louvu. Basically gets back those 5 yards. Be third down and 5. 8:53 remaining in the third quarter. What you want? Anyways, third down and 4. It's actually a gain of 6 there. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with Rachaad White to his left. They got Mike Evans and Marshawn Lattimore matched up with one another. 8:30 remaining in the third quarter. Baker Mayfield going to drop back to pass. Is getting pressure. Throws across middle. It's going to be Mike Evans once again. Beats the man up to about the 32-yard line. That's another first down for the Buccaneers. I mean, he's just getting open. Marshawn Lattimore's getting cooked each and every time. Each and every time. Let's see here. What happens here? Just nothing happens. He just is too far off. And then also 20 almost just super slams him. First down 10 from the 32-yard line. Baker Mayfield in the shot under center. Going to send K-Dot into motion. Going to be a toss out to Bucky Irvin. He's got K-Dot on a block. Up to the 25, up to the 20, up to the 15, down to about the 14-yard line. Lattimore with the tackle. First down and 10 for the Buccaneers. And Bucky Irvin, go off. Dude, I love this. This is good. This is good football. That's all I want. Just see good football. Come on, Peacock. Don't mess up on me. What you doing? Peacock, what are you doing? What are you doing, Peacock? Goodness gracious. All right, we're back. Oh, wow, I was buffering. We need to see Lattimore crash out now. Exactly. I want to see him start a fight. He almost did. He was basically jawing at some offensive linemen. What happened? Too many men on the field. Oh, come on, Bucky. You do something good and then you back up. Okay. All right, so first down 15. 7:10 left to go in the third quarter. Still 13-10. Commanders are up. First and 15 from the 18-yard line. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation. Going to be a handoff to Bucky Irvin. He's going to try the middle of the field. Up to the 10. Down to about the 8-yard line. Nice gain there of about 10. It's going to be second down and about 5. Like I said, Bucky Irvin has been going off. He has 10 rushes for 58 yards. Yeah, don't say that, Chris Collinsworth. The big Nashes are getting nasty. No, that's weird. Don't say that. Second down and 5 from the 8-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center with Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Going to be a toss out to him to the right. He's got blockers. Going to get to the 5, down to the 2-yard line, but he does get the first down. So it'll be first and goal from the 2 for Bucky Irvin. 6:15 left to go in the third. Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Going to be handed to Bucky Irvin, who's going to be actually tackled at back of the 5-yard line. Is that Johnny Newton? Yes, it is. The second-round pick out of Illinois. So he's second and goal from the 5-yard line. 5:53 left to go in the third. I like Johnny Newton. I mean, I like Brian Murphy better, but Johnny Newton, I love. We both Luke and I both liked him. It was like 1 and 2. I'm glad he's kind of like coming to his own. Second and goal from the 5-yard line. Baker Mayfield on center with Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Fakes the run. Rolls out to his right. Throws on the run, and that's going to be incomplete. Try to get to McMillan, but unfortunately he stepped out of bounds. It'll be third and goal from the 5. There was a flag, however. 5:22 remaining in the third. What was the flag? What is it? Oh, holding the defense. Automatic first down on Noah Igbenogany. Come on, man. Noah. Noah. See. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, so it'll be first and goal. Vita Vea's in there. Give it to Vita Vea. Give me a big man touchdown. It's be first and goal from the 2-yard line. Baker Mayfield rolls out. Is going to try to go for the. Oh, he's going to get sacked. Sacked him at the 5-yard line. So it'll be second and goal from the 5. And there's some pushing and shoving going on. Vita Vea goes out in the flat. I said Frankie Louvu is like covering him. Good on Frankie. Good job, Frankie. Cover the big man. All right, second and goal from the 5. Well, really from the 4. Baker Mayfield under center. Bucky Irvin in the backfield. Just give it to Bucky. Send McMillan into motion. Gonna roll out, throw to Bucky, and that's gonna be a touchdown to Bucky Irvin in the flat. 4:31 left to go in the third quarter. That's gonna be 16-13, extra point, making it a 4-point game. I guess Mike Holmgren is the coach finalist for the Hall this year. That makes sense. Holmgren is good. Holmgren almost won for 2 different franchises. He took the Seahawks to the Super Bowl. Of course, they lost to the Steelers. Also, Mike Holmgren has a really good coaching tree. Like, a really good coaching tree. 4:31. Kick is up, and it is going to be good. So it'll be 17-13 going into commercial break. I'm going to have another one of the Reese's Pieces. Just have me a little snack. Little snack. All right. Let me look at the full list. I haven't seen the full list. Um, okay, so the 15 players for the modern era finalist: Eric Allen, Jared Allen. I like Jared Allen. Willie Anderson has to be in this year. He almost was in last year. Jari Evans, Antonio Gates, Torrey Holt, Luke Kuechly, Eli Manning, Steve Smith Sr., Terrell Suggs, Fred Taylor, Adam Vinatieri, Reggie Wayne, Darren Woodson, and Marshall Yanda. Really good group. Not gonna lie, really good group. And that's just usual though. He's a pretty good group. But I think Willie Anderson should get in. Like I said, he was pretty close last year. Auburn man. Um, uh, see who else? Hmm. Bum, 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 bum. With the win, the Commanders will play at the Lions, and the Eagles will host the Vikings or the Rams. If the Buccaneers win, they'll play at the Eagles, and the Lions will host the winner of the Vikings and Rams. Kick is away. It's going to be return, not so return. It'll be touchback, first down to the 30-yard line. Let me get this shit up a little bit better right now. There we go. Do, 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 do. All right, so first down 10 for the 30-yard line. Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation with two Diamonds to his right. Got Brian Robinson to his right. Going to be a play action pass. Has got time. Throws across middle, and that's going to be almost picked off by Zy McCollum. There is a flag that comes in, though. I wonder who's going to be on. Did he, like, tug on him a little bit? Maybe. Oh, holding on 35 on Jamel Dean. Let's see it. On Terry McLaurin. Let's see here. High shoulder. Yuppers. That is a hold. For sure. First down 10. 4:26 left to go on third. 17-13. Tampa is up. Jane Daniels in the shotgun formation with both running backs beside him. Actually going to make Austin Eckler motion out to the right. Going to bring Zacchaeus into motion. Going to fake the handoff. Going to take it for him and going to get up about the 40-yard line. Nice gain there. It's going to be second down and about 5. KJ Britt with a tackle. All right, Jane Daniels, shotgun formation. He's got, looks like, is that Austin? I can't tell if it's Austin Eckler to his right or McNichols. This is Austin Eckler. It is. Fakes the handoff, drops back to pass. He's got time, throws, and it's going to be caught. That's going to be Terry McLaurin up to the 40 and actually back to the 43-yard line. That's Jamel Dean on the coverage, and Jamel Dean's taking a little bit to get up. I mean, you can't have Jamel Dean go down. I mean, you're already down a lot in your cornerback room. Yeah, Jamel Dean's on the ground. That's not good. And looks like we're going to commercial break. Dun, 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 dun. Like I said, I'm hoping he's okay. Like I said, they're already down in their cornerback room. I wouldn't be surprised if they go that early. I think Buccaneers can go in a couple of different directions. Some people are like, "Oh, they're going to take a wide receiver because they're losing Chris Godwin." No, they got McMillan. They're good. Um, but I would be another one too that surprised me is like some people were saying the Buccaneers would take a tight end. I'm like, they got K. Dotton. They should be good with K. Dotton. They shouldn't take a tight end with their first round pick. I was like, what? Um, but go. So I feel like they go offensive line in the second round. They'll either go edge rusher, try to get like another good edge rusher, or they'll go cornerback because they need secondary help for sure. Because they are technically the ones that traded away Carlton Davis. So, and he's been really good on the lines. Obviously, he got hurt, but he's still been really good on the lines. I am really ready though. I already said it before, but I'm gonna reiterate it. I am so ready for Ravens versus Bills. I am so ready for it. I just want it to be a good game. I want it to be a very, very good game. There's been a couple of different cruise commercials now that I realize it. Because there was whatever princesses, never heard that one before. That was just a Royal Caribbean one. I talked about Carnival before, and then Carnival had one. Like I said, I get it because like people usually book their cruises, I guess in the wintertime. Like I mean, I usually do it like a good bit in the way. I never booked a cruise. I've been on cruises, but I never booked it. Um, I do love me some cruises though. First down, 10 for the 42nd, 42nd from the 42-yard line. Jay Jones the shotgun formation. Drops back to pass. Is getting pressure. Is going to dump it out to Brian Robinson, who is going to run over a man and get up to about the 38, maybe the 30, about the 38-yard line. So it'll be second down for the Commanders. 3 minutes left to go in the third. That's not good. That's his knee. All right. So Buccaneers after that 5-yard gain, second down and 5. Jaden Dale's in a shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Going to be a flash and pass. Throws. That's going to be caught by Terry McLaurin to the 20, up to the 15, down to about the 11 or 12-yard line. McLaurin, I mean, has just been that guy. And there is a flag, however. What's the flag? Legal man downfield? And knows one man downfield. Is that Alan Gritty? No, it's Wiley. Oh my gosh, he's way down the field. He's like almost like 5 yards down the field. Our second down 10 after that 5 yard loss, or 5 yard penalty. Empty set for Jay and Daniels. Going to be a quick screen out to Zacchaeus. Gets up to the 40 and down to about the 37, 38 yard line. So it'll be a third down and about 6, I would say. 145 would go in the third. Still 17 to 13. Third down to 5 for the Commanders. Jay and Dale's in a shotgun formation with Austin Eckler to his left. McLaurin is to the left right now, and he's getting matched up against Hayes. Jay and Daniels drops back to pass. A late blitz, throws across the middle, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get a Zach Ertz, and that's going to be 4th and 5. And that is going to be, I believe, a field goal attempt. It'd be a long field goal attempt, but it's still possible. Oh, they're going for it because they're going for it on 4th and 5. 119. Let's go in the third quarter. I guess they just think it's little bit longer of a field goal. It's a 4-point game. Play clock's at 3, 2, 1, and they barely get snap off. Jane Daniels throws across middle as we caught by Zach Ertz up to the 23-yard line for a first down. 1:10 left to go in the third quarter, and the Commanders get a fresh set of downs. All right, Jane Daniels shotgun formation. Austin Eckler to his right. Going to be hands to Austin Eckler, who's going to get up to the 20, down to the 19-yard line. Nice gain of 4 yards there. Second down and 6. 50 seconds left to go in the third quarter. If I'm the Commanders, I'd do about one more play, probably another run play or a short pass. Take it into the fourth quarter. Jay Daniels, shotgun formation with Austin Eckler to his left. De'Ami Brown into motion over to the left. Jay Daniels fakes his false start on the offense. Zach Ertz with the false start. 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Second down and 11. Jane knows on shotgun formation from the 24-yard line. Austin Eckler to his right. Going to send Terry McLaurin in motion over to the right. Going to be hands to Austin Eckler, who's going to try the left side. Going to get maybe a yard, and that's going to be it. So it'll be third down 10 when we come back from the fourth quarter, but it is going to be the end of the third quarter. 17-13, Buccaneers up. Do 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 do. Dum bum bum dum bum bum. Let's see here. What was I looking up? I was looking up something. I was looking up time possession. Earlier the Commanders were leading the time possession by a wide margin. So see how much that's changed. Oh, they're showing us coming on Peacock. Okay. Let's see here. Washington leads 27-17 as far as time possession. Still, 10 minutes is pretty big, but it's been pretty close in this quarter, thankfully. Penalties are pretty close together. Yards per play. The Buccaneers have almost a full yard more per play. But the Commanders have 288 to 212 as far as total yards. Passing yards, Jane Daniels has done a really good job. I mean, obviously going against Terry McLaurin. But Jane Daniels so far, 18 for 26, 211 and a touchdown. That is, let's see, 9/13. That's pretty stinking good. I just say that. Jane Daniels also leading rusher, 10 for 36 yards. Terry McLaurin, 5 for 79 yards. Obviously, De'Ami Brown had that one good drive. He has got 3 for 64 in that touchdown. See for Buccaneers wise. Baker Mayfield is 12-15, very efficient. 131, 2 touchdowns. Bucky Irvin, 12 rushes for 61 yards, pretty stinking good. And Mike Evans is 6 for 84 with a touchdown. It's back to me now. There you go, Celine Dion. I can't remember when I first heard Celine Dion's "Come Back to Me Now." I feel like it was a commercial. I feel like I don't know why, but sometimes somehow I feel like it's an Eminem commercial because I know like Meatloaf's commercial. Well, not Meatloaf's commercial. Meatloaf's song. Which song is that? I think just cut to the play. Third down 10. Jane Daniels is scrambling. Throws for the end zone, and that's going to be a flag. McCollum, I mean, basically just tackled Dami Brown in the end zone. Why are you showing that like you just almost just cut right to it? Why do you do that? Why? Anyways, I mean that's it curved to the end zone, so it'll be first and goal. Yeah, first and goal from the one. Jamel D's out for the rest of the game. That's not good. Well, let's see here. I had nah, that's not gonna happen, but it could. Jay Dale's in the shotgun formation. Gonna be a play action pass. Jay Dale's throws basically at the feet of Bates, and that is gonna be it. Second and goal. 14:49 left to go in the fourth. What in the world? Whoever the hype man is just like screamed. All right, second and goal from the one. Jane Dale's in the pistol with Brian Robinson behind him. Going to be a hand up to Brian Robinson. Who's going to get stuck for a 3 yard. No, actually gets back to about a 1 yard loss, but also is a 3 yard loss by Kalijah Cansey. It gets a little bit mouthy with Jay and Daniels. So it'll be second and goal. No, sorry, third and goal from the two. So they're not going to get the forward progress. So it's going to be third and goal from the three. Jay Jones is a shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Drops back a pass. And throws for Brian Robinson. Almost picked off. Oh, man, almost was picked off. All right, fourth and goal. Fourth and goal from the three. 14:05 left to go in the fourth quarter. Jay and Daniels needs to score right here, right now. It's a 4-point game. Field goal's not going to help you. Of course, you have the whole entire fourth quarter, but you desperately need to get a touchdown here. Jay and Daniels in a shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Going to send Terry McLaurin in motion over to the right. Jay and Daniels drops back to pass. He's going to throw, and it's going to be incomplete. Try to get it to Zach Ertz, but unfortunately, it's going to be a turnover for the Commanders. 17-13, Buccaneers take over at the 4 yard line. Well, let's see what Buccaneers can do. I mean, going to commercial break, but still, let's see what they can do. That's okay. That's the commercial. Okay, all right, NFL. That's kind of weird commercial. Um, hmm. All right, Jeep. I like the Uber Eats commercials, the making you hungry kind of thing. I don't know, they're kind of cool, kind of good. All right, so it is 17-13 at commercial break. I don't like I said, I don't hate the play. I don't know what the heck happened there. I don't hate the play, but definitely the right execution. Because you had a perfect opportunity. You were first and go at the 1 yard line. You don't punch it in. That's it. I mean, one is a good job by the Buccaneers defense. Obviously, Kalijah Cansey getting that pressure on that second down definitely helped out a lot. But that's a fail. That's an absolute fail. You should be able to punch it in when it's first and goal from the one. So we'll see how that comes back to bite them. If it stays this way, then I think Grant gets the points. I think Grant picked the Bucs to win. Let me check and see. Did Grant pick the Bucs to win? Yes, he did. He says 17-10. He would be the lowest score at the Buccaneers. I mean, honestly, he would be the lowest. He would be the lowest score for a good little bit. So he could probably end up winning this game, or winning the points. What I'm referring to, in case you don't know, is me and my friends do NFL Pick'ems. We have our own little group, and for during the regular season, the Monday night games, you have a score prediction that you add on there too. That if you get the closest score, you not only do you get the 1 point for having the correct for picking the correct team, you get additional 2 points if you get the closest score. If you get the exact score, that's 2 points on top of the 2 points you get for the closest score. It continues on into the playoffs, but each round you have a score prediction for each game, and the points go up by one. So now you get 2 points for the correct team, you get 3 points for the next closest score, and then an additional 3 points you get the correct score, and they'll go up from there, from the divisional to championship game, then the Super Bowl. So nice gain of 4 yards there with Bucky Irvin. It's going to be second down and 6 from the 8-yard line. Baker Mayfield going to be in a pistol with Bucky Irvin behind him. 2 tight ends to the left, 1 to the right. Play clock's at 4, 3, 2. Hands off to Bucky Irvin, who is going to be met in the backfield, and that's going to be, who is that? Holmes with the tackle for loss, and it's going to be third down and about 5 or 6. 13 minutes left to go in the fourth quarter. Buccaneers backed up really far in their own side of the field. See if they can get a first down here. Give themselves a little bit of breathing room. Third down 7. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with Rachaad White to his left. Going to send McMillan into motion. Drops back to pass. Is getting pressure. Throws off the right, and that's going to be caught by Mike Evans, who's going to be a first down. Great job by him by reaching back, getting the first down. Mike Samuelson with the coverage. First down 10 for the Buccaneers. I mean, great job by Mike Evans there. Getting that first down, stretching out and getting it. First down 10 for the 15-yard line. Baker Mayfield understeer with Bucky over in the backfield. Got somebody McMillan into motion over to the left. Oh my gosh, fumble! And that's going to be recovered by the Commanders. Oh my gosh. Baker Mayfield tried to fake the handoff and unfortunately fumbled. Oh man, you got too cute. You got too cute. Turnover, and the Commanders are set up shop deep into their own territory. I mean, he fumbled it. Recovered by Bobby Wagner. Oh man. Oh man. And then Baker punched the ground after it happened. Oh buddy. Oh buddy. Okay, Commanders. You get this gift. You have this gift. You're at about the 13-yard line. All right, Jay and Daniels. 11:56 left to go in the fourth quarter. First down 10. You're down by 4. I know, Emmanuel. I love seeing the fumble too. From the 13-yard line, shotgun formation with Brad Robinson to his left. Going to send Jake Bates, not Jake Bates. I'm going to send Bates into motion, and they call a timeout. Oh, I guess Jay doesn't like what he sees. Still don't call. Why are you calling timeout? You need that timeout. You're down. Don't. Okay, whatever. Come on, Jaden. Now, like I said, I don't understand why he called timeout. What are you doing? Like, I would rather take the penalty than call a timeout when you are down. You're the one that's down. Last time the Bucs fumbled the ball, it won the Cowboys the game. Can this win the Commies the game? NFC East. So what you got? Like I said, I want the Commanders to win, but there would have to be a lot of scoring in the next 12-ish minutes for my score prediction to be right. So Jay Dale's in the shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his right. Basically the same exact play, or what it looks like to be. Going to send a Keys into motion. Going to be a handoff, no, actually a keeper, but Jay Daniels gets back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to be it. So it's going to be second down and 10. Can't see with the pressure. An impactful non-garbage time turnover in these playoffs. Crazy. I agree. Sorry, but I just like reading and just like da 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 da. What is going? Like, there's not storming. What? Why is it doing that? That kind of concerns me. Is all of a sudden it's going to shut off. I don't like that. Second down and 10 from the 13-yard line. Jay Dale's in the shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his left. Drops back to pass. He's got time, throws, and will be caught by Dommy Brown up to about the 8-yard line. But they're going to mark it down at the 9. Nice gain of 4 yards there. Third down 6. That's what I'm saying. This is a good game. I'm so glad this is a good game. Because I cannot handle another garbage playoff game. 10:48 left to go in the fourth. Third down and 6. Jane Daniels, shotgun formation. Austin Eckler to his left. Bunch to the right. Drops back to pass. Throws as be caught by Austin Eckler, but it's going to be short once again. It's going to be fourth, and it's not a turnover. Well, okay. I think the ref's going to say that he was down. I know that Buccaneers saying they have the ball, but I'm pretty sure that the ref is going to say that the guy was down or forward progress, one of the two. That's what I thought. Let's see here. That's kind of dumb. I hate that, but okay. Commies are selling so hard right now. Dude, you have had so many good opportunities. Fourth and 2. Jane Dale shotgun formation, trips to the right, Austin Eckler to the left. This can't happen again. Jane Daniels is going to throw for the end zone, and it's going to be caught as we a touchdown. Terry McLaurin, Hayes on the coverage, and that is going to be 19-17 extra point, make it a 3-point game. Finally. Dude, if they had not converted on this fourth down again, I would be like, take the freaking points. Obviously that's 2020, that's hindsight's 2020, but dude, if they didn't convert it, I would be like, you had 2 golden opportunities. Thankfully, they scored there. Thankfully. All right, Gonzalez kick to make it a 3-point game. Kick is going to be up, and it is going to be good. So it is 20-17, 9:46 left to go in the fourth. Never mind, Scary Terry is the GOAT. Scary Terry is so good. He's been so consistent, but all because of that fumble. So you got a little too cute, All right, Buccaneers, what you gonna do? What you gonna do with all that junk? All that junk inside Joe Trump. I'm gonna get. I'm sorry. Um, I'm so happy. I'm so happy right now. I'm so satisfied with this game so far, and there's still almost 9 or more than 9 minutes left to go in this game. I'm hoping that tomorrow's game is just as good as this game. It should be, but you never know. if I'm the Buccaneers, I'm probably trying to get Bucky Irvin back involved because like he hasn't done too much in the second half so far, or not as much as he was doing in the first half. I guess I should say that. Not as involved. Obviously, Mike Evans has been doing really, really well against like the Commander secondary, but you got to get your defense some kind of break because they've been on the field for almost double. By this point, it's probably closer to double the amount of time that your offense has been on the field. So you gotta get some kind of uh you gotta get some kind of roll. You gotta get on some kind of roll, and you also gotta give your defense some kind of break. And we're gonna be back. Well, almost be back. They're showing Tampa Bay versus the Washington Commanders. Um, the last time the Commanders won in the playoffs was against the Buccaneers in 2005. That was the Jon Gruden Buccaneers against what was that? Was that Gibbs at the time? That might be Gibbs when he coached the Commanders. And Cadillac Williams as the Rookie of the Year running back for the Buccaneers. Love Cadillac, obviously as an Auburn man. But returning to 1, 10, 15, 20, Rashad White runs over man and gets up to the 25-yard line, and that's where the Buccaneers will start. 9:40 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right, 2017 Commanders are up. Buccaneers need to respond. First down 10 for the 25-yard line. Buccaneers have all 3 timeouts. Commanders only have 2 after that timeout taken to make sure they have the right play, and then they end up turning the ball over. Well, not turn the ball over on downs. First down 10 for the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield in shotgun formation. Going to send Kate out in motion. Never mind. Drops back to pass. Throws across the middle of the field. It's McMillan up to the 45, down to the 40. To the 50, to the 49-yard line is McMillan. First down for the Buccaneers. Sometimes I get a little jumbled. I mean, he's just wide open. Goodness. All right, first down 10 for the 49-yard line. Baker Mayfield under center with Bucky Irvin in the backfield. They'll send K-Dot into motion over to the right. Never mind, motion him back out to the left. Bucky Irvin's going to try the left side. Stiff arms, cuts up, going to give it to the 45 and down to the 43-yard line. And that is Jeremy Chin with a tackle. Nice gain there by Bucky Irvin. Second down and about, I'll probably say 3 or 4. I mean, great job there. Great stiff arm to Batiste. I think that was Batiste from Notre Dame. Second down to 4. 8:25 left to go in the fourth quarter. Baker Mayfield in a shotgun formation with looks like Bucky Irvin to his left. Going to be a keeper by Baker Mayfield. Is going to try the left side. Going to be tackled by Frankie Louvu, and there is not going to be a flag for horse collar or face mask. Let's see here. Frankie Louvu. Okay, not a face mask. Actually, he did legal. Okay, never mind. No face mask there. Grabs the shoulder, so it's not a horse collar. That's actually a really good tackle by Frankie Louvu there. So gain about 2. Third down and 2. 7:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Play clock's at 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Barely gets it off. Baker Mayfield drops back to pass. Throws quickly to Kadon up to 35, up to the 30, up to the 25, down to the 21-yard line. First down and 10 for the Buccaneers. 7:18 left to go in the fourth quarter. All right, first down 10 for the 21-yard line for the Buccaneers. Down by 3. Baker Mayfield in the pistol formation with Bucky Irvin right behind him. Going to be a handoff to Bucky Irvin. He's going to try the left side. Got some room up to the 20, up to the 15. Cuts back, and he's going to get about 9 yards there. Great tackle by Marshawn Lattimore. And it's going to be second down in inches. I feel like Vicky Valancourt. Vicky Valancourt. Hold up a second. Why am I Vicky Valancourt? Why am I blanking on what that reference is? Vicky Valancourt. I should know what this reference is, but I'm lost right now. I'm gonna feel as dumb when I don't remember what this is. Second down to 1. Bucky Irvin's going to, Baker Mayfield's going to try for it. Gets stood up by Bobby Wagner, and he's not going to even gain a yard. They're going to say third down in inches. The Water Boy. Oh, man. Yes. The girl who also played in The Craft. Oh, man. Vicky Valancourt. Yeah, no. I feel so dumb not remembering that. I actually thought about doing the Water Boy for Halloween, but then like cheap pads are like ridiculously priced. Third and inches, Baker Mayfield under center, and that should be a offsides. That's not offsides? That is not offsides. Either he timed it up perfectly, but how is that not offsides? Oh no, it's just a. What was Baker Mayfield doing? He like held it on for like a good little bit, like he like short circuited. Okay, that's actually on Baker Mayfield. What the heck was that? So field goal attempt, 32-yard field goal attempt by McLaughlin to make it a tie ball game. Kick is up and kick is good. It'll be 20-20, 4:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. I feel so bad. I forgot. I literally just, I was like, I should know this. It has been a while since I watched The Water Boy, but like I said, I thought about doing The Water Boy for Halloween. I ended up, what did I end up doing for Halloween? I ended up doing the chief ref, the costume. I got that, so that's what I ended up doing for Halloween. Um, but like I was like looking, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do like the pads Water Boy, but then they were like the cheapest that I could find that I could actually fit that weren't like kids was gonna be like $40, and I was like, I'm not spending that much money on a costume, so yeah, I ended up not doing it, but maybe in the future. But dang it, I should have known that one. Anyways, it'll be 2020, 4:41 left to go in the fourth quarter. I am wondering if. Okay. All right. Hear me out. Overtime. 27-27. Commanders, Buccaneers. Buccaneers start off the ball, kick a field goal to make it 30. And then the Commanders drive down the field, score a touchdown. It's 23-30, but it's still like close to my score. So technically, I still have a shot. Unlikely, but it could happen. That's all I'm looking for. It's just like a possibility. I don't really get why Ford is showing like the car that can drive itself. Like it's not it's not new for other people, like other like car manufacturers. So like maybe it's like that. It's just like, hey, you know, we can do it too. But it's also just kind of we're just like a selling point. It's like, look what we got. Look what we got. I know other people do it, but look what we got. I don't know. All right, back to the game. All right, kick is about to be away. Come on, I'm really ready to see what's gonna happen. And it is going to be for a touchback. So the first down 10 for the 30-yard line for the Commanders. Like I said, Commanders have only 2 timeouts. The Buccaneers have all 3. Are you about to go to commercial? What? You just came from commercial. Why are you going? You had a kickoff. What? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No. I can't defend that. You had a commercial break, which is fine because the team scored. You have a kickoff, and then you're gonna have another commercial break. What? 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 Okay. All right. All right. Well, I mean, I guess we'll have a little more time without football. But I mean, are you just like, oh, it's 9:47, need to have some more time? Like, that's wild to me. That's wild. Okay, NBC. Going by too fast. You want this to kind of drag out a little bit. What is it? Oh, Walmart, Burger King, and Paul and Paramount Plus is like what? I okay, whatever. I guess your prerogative. Uh, and it's a long one. Why is it a long commercial break? You just had a commercial break. Peacock, what do you mean coverage resumes? Okay, I gotta see this. What is there like? There's gotta be like a drone or something because like that's what happened the last game. There was like a big old um, delay. There's gotta be a drone or something. What is taking it so long? There's nothing saying anything. All right. So the ball hit the sky cam, and that's the reason why they re-kick. Okay, but so that's the reason why you had a long commercial break. Okay, I get there's a re-kick because that's happened before, but like, why do we have a long commercial break? That's why I don't understand. All right, so kickoff's underway again, and that's even further for a touchback. Once again, first down 10 from the 30-yard line. I'm really mad that the Buccaneers got Kalijah Cansey. Him and Vita Vea are really good together. Oh, they're showing right now that it hit. Okay, yeah, but it did hit the line. First down, 10 from the 30-yard line. Jane Daniels shotgun formation, drops back to pass, throws. That's gonna be 2. Terry McLaurin, who's gonna get about 5 yards, then gets tackled. Second down to 5. Maybe they had to check the sky cam for damage. You know what? That's a good point. Okay, that makes sense. It hit the wire, but that makes sense. Just had to make sure that everything's okay, so it doesn't fall down on the player. You know what, Zoe? That's a good point. That's a good point. Second down and 5. 4:13 remaining in the fourth quarter from the 35-yard line. Jane Daniels in shotgun formation with Brian Robinson to his left. Bunch to the right. Going to be a hand up to Brian Robinson, who's going to try the right side and get absolutely nothing. And in fact, he's going to lose about a yard or two. And it's going to be third down and about 6. All right, third down and 6 from the 34-yard line. Jane Daniels in a shotgun formation with Austin Eckler to his right, Bunch to the left. Jane Daniels drops back a pass. He gets some pressure, throws across the middle. It's going to be caught. It's going to be Dommy Brown up to the 45-yard line for a first down, Commanders. 3:09 left to go in the fourth quarter, and the clock continues to roll. The Commanders can take their sweet, precious time because they do not want to give it back to the Buccaneers. All right, first down 10 from the 45-yard line. Jane Daniels in a shotgun formation. 2:37 left to go in the fourth quarter. Actually, no, in pistol formation. Going to be Hans Austin Eckler, who's going to get basically to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it. It will be second down and 10 from the 45-yard line. 2:23 remaining in the second quarter. Sorry, 2:20 left to go in the fourth quarter, and they're going to take it to the 2-minute warning. Yep. Going to the 2-minute warning. All right. Let me see about based on scores. If the Commies win, is okay. So then it would probably be Alex who would win once again. Dadgum, Alex would win freaking 3 of these. Oh well. Okay, let's see here. It was a second down 10 from the 45-yard line. So the Commanders really need to get another first down, mainly because they're not in field goal range for Zane Gonzalez. Because Zane Gonzalez is not necessarily a very good distance kicker. So there's a shot that the Commanders, if it's like 4th and 5, they might just end up going for it because of the fact that they don't want to give it back to the Buccaneers. There have been way too many daggum commercials for this last little bit. I'm just saying, you had 2 long commercial breaks. Now you're having another long commercial break. NBC, I'm very disappointed. Because I've been trying to talk you up. I've been trying to say, like, you know what, it's been good. We're good at Peacock. But, like, I'm just saying. Kind of a long time. Still waiting. All right. Come on. Go to the actual game. That's what I do. I go to the actual game. I don't care about a car commercial. Good for you. All right, we're back. Okay, good. Back to the game. All right, so it'll be second down 10 for the 45-yard line. Okay, so the Skycam camera weighs 30 pounds, so if that fell on somebody, that wouldn't be great. Yeah, yeah, that would be. That might hurt. I think that would be a little bit of an ouchie. Ugh. All right, sorry. Second down 10 from the 45-yard line. Jay Dale's in the shotgun formation with Austin Eckler to the right. Going to be a play action pass. He's getting pressure. He's going to dump it off to Austin Eckler. Yaya Dobby in a coverage up to the 30, up to the 28-yard line. And that's going to be a first down. Commanders, what they desperately needed. 1:45 left to go in the fourth. And Tampa Bay is not calling a timeout. Really? Really? They're not the Buccaneers are not calling timeout. Now hold up a second, hold up a second. Now you call a timeout? You don't call a timeout like earlier? You let 10 seconds run off and then you're gonna call a timeout. Okay. Okay. Alright, what I mean Todd Bowles, you do what you want to do. I'm sure that Buccaneers fans just love your clock management. Because it's not like we hear about it all this freaking time. All right, first down 10 from the 27 and a half yard line. Jane Daniels in shotgun formation with Austin Eckler to the right. Trips to the right. That should be a false start. That's not a false start. I mean, great gain of like 6 yards there up to the 21-yard line, but that's not a. Okay. All right. Well, second down and about 3 or 4. Tampa Bay still has 2 timeouts. They're not calling it now. Jaden Daniels in a shotgun formation. Austin Eckler to the left. It's going to be second down and 2 from the 20-yard line. Got to get up to the 18. 1 minute left. Jaden Daniels going to be a handoff to Austin Eckler, who's going to, yeah, he gets 1 yard short. Logan Hall with the tackle makes it 3rd and 1, and a timeout is called by Tampa Bay. 54 seconds remain. 3rd and 1. Okay. All right, Tampa Bay. 3rd and 1. What you gonna do? And the rest of the Skycam mechanism thing, the mobile spar weighs an additional 45. Yeah, that would hurt. That would hurt. That would hurt absolutely. Um, it might even damage a helmet. Probably so. Oh, I don't know if I've said this before. Um, I almost had a one of those huge limbs fall on me. Obviously not as big as a Skycam. Uh, well, no, it wouldn't be as big as a Skycam, but almost had that fall on me. But where I was supposed to be standing, like for a picture, I decided like we weren't taking a picture at that time, so I was like, okay, I'll get off this spot. And then like 30 seconds later, the limb fell down right where I was supposed to be standing, and all of us are like, this was for drama club. We were taking like a group picture or whatever, and so like we were supposed to be supposed to be standing on a stone, they were like spaced out, and luckily I wasn't, because then a limb, like a big limb, like it would be about that thick around, pretty long, which just landed right on my head. I think about that. I think about that a lot because I'm just like, who knows what would happen. So extreme ouchie, exactly. That would be an extreme ouchie for the Skycam. I think that's just something that you don't. I wouldn't even think about. I wouldn't even think about like Skycam falling on my head. But like legitimately, that's like something you gotta like look out for. I mean, like, cause you had in the Eagles Chiefs Super Bowl, um the ball hit the wire, which happened in that game and in this game too. So you just don't even think about it. I get why they have it. I mean, it gives some pretty good shots, but I don't know. Kind of weird having like a camera like that. Especially because, like, technically it's kind of a little bit, I guess, tacky, but like the is it the XFL or the USFL that had like the drone cameras? So like same kind of thing. So 3rd and 1, same thing that they had before. So it's gonna be Marcus Mariota under center. And I think they're gonna try to make him jump off sides. And timeout is called by the Commanders. Interesting. Try to make him jump off sides. 55 seconds remaining in the 4th quarter, 3rd down and 1. The Commanders have 1 timeout. The Buccaneers have 1 timeout. Cansey, what? Okay, Chris Collins were saying the defense, but it's mainly Cansey. Cansey and Jaden Daniels have kind of been jawing all day. All right, 3rd down and 1. Jaden Daniels with Brian Thomas Jr. behind him in the pistol formation. 2 tight ends to the left. Going to be a fake the handoff, immediate pressure by Cansey, and Jaden Daniels gets the first down at the 15-yard line. Cansey was so close. He got the towel. He just didn't get the man. And it's 1st down 10 at the 15-yard line, and the Commanders can just let this clock go down. Oh, no. Is it Levante David? I think it's Levante David that was down on the ground. But Kalijah Cansey, I mean, he's been dominating all game. He easily gets pressure. Jaden Daniels stiff arms him, but he couldn't get him. He was so close. He was so close. But yet, so far, sorry, Kalijah Cansey, did not get him this time. Better luck next time. Don't be saying MVP. Jaden Daniels is not MVP. They're not saying MVP. They're saying SEC, LSU, SEC. That's what they're saying. That's what they're saying. Not MVP, SEC. That makes sense. 39 seconds left. 2020. The Commanders have 1 timeout remaining. So Jay and Daniels in a shotgun formation. Gonna basically just kneel it to get into position. And clock is winding down. It's gonna be about 3 seconds left once they call a timeout. It's gonna come down to Zane Gonzalez. Okay. To send the Commanders against the Lions, it will come down to Zane Gonzalez. A very, very makeable field goal. Not almost a chip shot. Can he make it? Why are you fixing your hair? Stop fixing your hair. Stop fixing your hair. You're fine. 3 seconds left to go in the 4th quarter. All right. This is a 37-yard field goal attempt. 20 years ago, the Commanders also beat the Buccaneers. That's the last time they won. Kick is up. And kick is... It knocks in. It hits off the side and it knocks in. And the Commanders have won 23-20. They are going to Detroit. The Eagles will host whoever wins against the Rams and the Vikings. First playoff win since 2005. Snap's third longest active streak. Wow. Washington moves on. That's great. That's great. Jane Daniels had an amazing game. Bucky Irvin had an amazing game. Baker Mayfield still had a good game, but that turnover really killed him. I mean, literally like inches away from being a missed field goal. Inches away from being a missed field goal. Man, wow. Wow is right. Wow is absolutely right. Congrats, commies. You ended my Falcons playoffs hopes, and you end the Buck season. Thank you. Exactly. You know what though? The Commanders also helped out the Panthers. The Commanders helped out us by after the Commanders game, we sent Deontay Johnson packing. So you know what? The Commanders have done a lot for the NFC South. They've done a lot for us. So I just want to show appreciation. One for ending the Buck season because we don't want our NFC South brethren to move on. But also, we're so happy for you to finally break your streak. Your first win since 2005 in the playoffs, and now you get to go against the Juggernaut and the Lions. Did we need a doink? Yeah, we needed a doink. Now, it was a single one though, so you know, you know, don't have to go much further on that. But great, congratulations on the Commanders there. Like I said, you got lucky a little bit because some of the execution was not the best. I was going to say that as a warning because obviously going against the Lions team is going to be a little bit harder. But you have a very talented team. You're pretty much playing. You had no expectations coming into the season. You already exceeded them, and now you're going to the divisional round. You're playing with house money. The way you described the doink made me think it was a double doink miss. No, it doinked in. It like literally was like what you're talking about how the Chiefs are so close, like inches away from like losing a couple of games. It was literally like that far off from being a miss because it literally like here's the goalpost. It doinked off of like right there in. So like if it's like a couple inches over, it's either off or it's out. So it was very lucky making it in. So Zane, good on you for making it, and good for you making on the other two field goals. But I just realized what I said. I'm sorry, Dobie. Oh, I said the single win. That's fine. I didn't intend for it to come out like that. It's okay, Emmanuel. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's good. It's good to bring about the bad memories that we've had. Cam Shoulder getting absolutely obliterated by T.J. Watt. It's okay to talk about the harmful times that we've experienced as fans, because then we must move on from that. However, it hasn't been since 2018 since they have been a good Bears team. It's been since 2017 since there's been a good Panthers team. So we could not beat the Saints. Let's just say that we could not beat the Saints. They swept us that year, and they beat us in the playoffs in the wild card round. It happens. But congratulations to the Commanders. Happy for them. Let's see. It's only 10:10. I can stay on for a little bit. And then I'll sign off in a little bit. But obviously, sad to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Not really, but sad to see the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Their season ends, and now it comes down to Monday Night Football. Okay, so the Eagles. Okay, good. Hold up a second. Oh, the two good games that I want to be on is going to be on Sunday. Okay. Wait, hold on. It's at 1 o'clock. It's at 1 o'clock and then 5:30. Okay, so Eagles versus either the line versus the Rams or Vikings at 1, and then Bills Ravens at 5:30. Oh, I could do. I'm doing both those games. Never mind the potential. I'm doing both those games. Okay. They're truly just copying the Texans storyline from last year. Exactly. Like I said, you're playing with house money. Just don't get obliterated, please. Don't get obliterated. Jaden Daniels is the fourth rookie starting QB to win a postseason road game. Good on him. Like I said, they're showing. I mean, Terry McLaurin's also going to be able to speak a little bit. Terry McLaurin was going off. Bobby Wagner, the leader of that defense, comes in clutch, gets that recovery. Sunday will be fun. Oh yeah, I knew Sunday's gonna be fun. I'm actually happy now. Like I'm gonna be able to stream Sunday, and Saturday might be good, but like I don't have to stream those games. So I still continue with my two streams per week that I want to do, and I'll do back to back, and I'll have hopefully I should have enough time in between to kind of like eat and whatnot. Because like I said, it's been a while since it's been since when's the last time that I streamed two games in a row? Dang, I gotta check and see. When's the last time that I streamed two games in a day? Let's see here. August, no. September, no. October. Ooh, October. Um, I did the Bears, Jaguars, and then Falcons, Panthers. Oh, that's right. I did do that one, but that's not back to back. So did I do any back to back games? No, I'm not doing back to back games this year. Interesting. Interesting. Okay. Good, good, good. I like it though. Commies play the Lions close. They could make some noise next year. They improve that defense. They might be the talks to win the NFC East. Like they have the maybe they might be the Patriots, but they have top three cap space. Plus, they have some good draft capital. They can legit make moves. They can legit make moves. Okay. Good for Jaden and Scary Terry, exactly. Let me look and see what the potential, who they could potentially get. I'm just looking just top NFL free agents. Plus, also, some of these free agents might be cap casualties, so they might be able to have that too. Um, let's just check see what PFF. Why not? They don't need to go for T Higgins. They could go for Trey Smith, absolutely. Um, Javon Holland. Let's see. Jeremy Chin kind of fits the role that Dan Quinn wants. So do they get Javon Holland? Maybe. Um, that would be a good one. Let's see. Khalil Mack potentially. I don't know about that. He's a little bit too injury prone, even though he's really good though. See. I forgot Ronnie Stanley is a free agent. That doesn't. I don't know why that just doesn't feel right. Josh Sweat. Ooh, he could get Josh Sweat if the Eagles don't resign him. Let's see here. They're not going to go for Hassan Reddick. Charvarius Ward would be a good veteran cornerback. If they don't, well, they're still going to have Marshawn Lattimore. Priscilla Douglas, another good veteran. I love Malcolm Kuntz. I kind of don't want him to go there, but he could go there. Dre Greenlaw would be a good one to get. He's kind of injury prone though. Carlton Davis. I want the Panthers to get Carlton Davis, but we're not going to. I'm fine with us re-signing Mike Jackson. Because he's been solid, but Carlton Davis has been releasing good. Talanoa Hufanga. Probably not. Asante Samuel Jr., not a good tackler. No. There's a good bit of offensive linemen. Uh, Osa Digazua, I could absolutely see going to the Commanders because obviously, formerly under Dan Quinn at the Cowboys, he could get paid if he went to the Commanders. So I could absolutely see that. Um, Probably not Milton Williams though. Byron Murphy Jr. is probably going to be re-signed to the Vikings. Nick Bolton is probably going to be re-signed to the Chiefs. I don't want to see him leaving. Uh, um, I love Levi Onwuzurike. I want him to come to the Panthers, but that's not going to happen. Um, and pretty much just older people. I'm not seeing anybody else. I mean, they could probably re-sign Bobby Wagner if I had to guess, unless he retires. And yeah. Wait, why did they put Justin Reed at 50? Justin Reed would be nice. But yeah, they can go. They can do some spending spree. They can definitely invest in the draft. Like, there's a lot of different ways that the Commanders gonna go. Scary Terry deserves the world for putting up with the Commanders. They might have had the worst quarterback play in the league, except for maybe the Jets. During Scary Terry's reign, it was him and DJ Moore as far as like having like bad quarterback play, but still putting up numbers. And then DJ Moore got traded to the Bears, but yeah, yeah, no, I can see that. He does. So happy he finally has a good QB. The future looking very bright for the Commanders. Exactly. And like I was okay. I was not willing to go full fledged in the Commanders, but I was very happy with what they could be in the future because I felt pretty good about Jay Daniels, but I did not feel confident in that offensive line, and it's been okay. Like the offensive line has been okay enough that Cliff Kingsbury, though he gets a lot of flack, has done a very good job as far as scheming wise to not have the offensive line be so much of a liability. They still need to invest in it, but it's not being so much of a liability. Um, I think that their trade to get a third round pick for Jahan Dotson absolutely fleecing because Jahan Dotson is the third wide receiver for the Eagles, but he's not had that amazing season. But you get a third round pick for him. Oh, that's absolutely great pickup. Because like honestly, like so the Commanders picks right now. Let's just do Commanders picks. Commanders 25 picks. Where you at? 2025 picks. There we go. Draft picks for the Commanders is they have first round, second round, third from Philly. They don't have a fourth, and they got a fifth from New Orleans, so that's going to be a high fifth round pick, and then 3 7s. So let's see here. Let's just say the Commanders lose next week. They will be picking like 25th, 26th, something like that. Which is not bad. Um, you could still okay. Depends on what you go after in free agency. And heck, I mean, you can still technically keep some of that money for next year. You don't do like a whole spending spree for now. Um, you could go a lot of different directions. There's a possibility you could get a Tyler Booker that would definitely help out as far as guard. If you don't, throw like a huge haul at Trey Smith. Um, you could go with one of the tackles that could potentially move into guard. It's going to start falling down. Um, you could go a lot of different directions. I'm thinking of offensive lineman because, like, I think there's gonna be a run on offensive tackles later on in the first round because this is a very very good tackle class. It's a very deep tackle class. that I could see either people like trading up to make sure they get their guy, or like some of these teams could just be like, I want to have you as a developmental piece. I can't wait to see what the NFL cooks up for the Browns if they draft a quarterback second overall. Dude, okay, I've talked about it a little bit. I'm not to the point where I want to say I don't want to be to the point where I say that there shouldn't be a first round quarterback taken, because I think that ultimately Cam Ward has the tools to should be a late first round pick. But technically, as far as like talent wise, there shouldn't be a quarterback taken within the top 10. But there will be, because people need quarterbacks, unfortunately. Now, however, if this is a huge, huge, huge if, I'm just going to list some of the free agent quarterbacks. I'm just gonna list the free agent quarterbacks just to let you know what could potentially happen. Let's just say that some of the top teams don't want to reach on a quarterback. Well, they could go at if it will load. Come on, load for me, please. Obviously, Sam Darnold's the top one. Russell Wilson and also Kirk Cousins is an option as far as like just a bridge, not a good bridge, but a bridge. More like a shaky wooden bridge that could collapse at any time. Um, why is it taking so? Why is it taking so long? Goodness gracious! I just want the quarterback. Oh, that's not what I want. No T-Mobile. Why is it taking so long? I was going to transition pretty well, and now it's come on. No, I don't want the running back. I want a quarterback. Show me the quarterbacks besides Sam Darnold, Russell Wilson, and uh, Justin Fields. Well, it's taking a little while. I'll wait for it to get done. Um, why is it taking so goodness? Why? 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 Anyways, while it's waiting, there's also James Winston, who's like I said, going to be a good backup quarterback. He's not your starter, but he'll give you something, and also like um, some positivity will be beneficial. Um, there is the Raiders that can roll it back with who they have right now, so they don't necessarily have to. Then let's see. I'm like I have to like think now because I don't know who's all as a free agent. I don't know why it's taking my computer forever. Um, I wish I could see it thinking of the top of my head, but I can't because I'm usually just looking at the actual thing. I don't know why it's taking so goodness gracious why so long. Quarterback, please. Let's see. Daniel Jones, Mac Jones. Oh, this is underdog. See here, Sam Darnold, Russell Wilson, Daniel Jones, Mac Jones, James Wilson, Justin Fields, Marcus Mariota, Mason Rudolph, Andy Dalton, and Jacoby Brissett. So it's not ideal, but there could be a way that some of these top teams are just like, hey, I don't want to deal with this crud or this, I don't need to say crud. I don't want to deal with the problems that will come with taking a particular quarterback and also the problems that will come with I'm going to hold off on a lot of stuff that I want to say because I want to save it for when we do the actual breakdown. But with both quarterbacks, there are negative aspects. I mean, there's negative aspects to any quarterback you take. But in the case of Cam Ward, there's a lot of hero ball that gets played by him. That's very concerning. A lot of turnover worthy plays by him that have me concerned. That I know that he has somewhat good pocket awareness. Obviously, him being a fifth year player definitely helps with that. And he's got good enough mobility. But sometimes he makes hero ball decisions because he thinks that he has the best arm, or it just seems that way. Like it's almost overconfident. And it's not necessarily a bad trait, but there's sometimes that he wants to make a throw that you should not make, and he does not have a Josh Allen esque arm that he can make that throw, and it usually leads to a turnover. That's what I'm concerned about because you see it a lot, and it might not necessarily be something you can coach out because it's just like in their nature of like a gunslinger type. Um, I don't hate it, but I still have some concerns for Cam Ward, and I'll hold off a little bit on that. And then with Shadur, obviously there is other things when you get Shadur because of who his father is. Now, do I think that a lot of it's getting overblown? Absolutely, as it always is. But there are some concerns because there are the high expectations of being an NFL player's son that he, I don't want to say is not going to hit, but I would be surprised if Shadur turns out to be a top 15 quarterback. I know that's a very low bar. I think he could be a solid quarterback that might even creep up into that close to 14 to 15. But I I would be very surprised if Shadur goes anywhere and becomes an amazing quarterback. I think he could be good. I think he could be fine. But I'm not confident in him rising above some of his limitations. I want to see the Browns have a Lions type of redemption, but they have organizational problems that make someone like Sam Darnold no viable option. And that's what I'm saying is like if I'm Sam Darnold and I am able to go into free agency and people are going to give me the bag, I'm going to go into the best situation possible. That could be I'm going to a place that has good owners, and it might be something like a new challenge because it's a new team. But if I know that I have good ownership, then I can feel like I can succeed. He could go to a team that has a really good has a really good head coach. That it's their kind of like do or die situation, so it's a little bit more desperate. But you will be having a good coach. You're gonna have weapons, and hopefully because you're there, they're not feel pressure they have to take a quarterback, aka Giants. Like if Sam Darnold went to the Giants, I could feel confident enough. Him being with Brian Dable, him having Malik Neighbors, him having I like Wando Robinson. I mean, take Theo Johnson and made some strides as well, having a pretty good tight end. If their offensive line can improve with the draft and also with free agency, I feel like Sam Darnold could work out too at the Giants. Now, would it be hilarious if he went to the Giants? Absolutely. Because if he worked out for the Giants in MetLife and the Jets have to watch that, that would be hilarious. Would it happen? Probably not. But still, could. Um, but I have a lot of concerns for this quarterback class. And I wanted one particular player to make some more moves and be able to rise up in other people's minds that I saw that he could potentially be, but he didn't. And so now I'm not totally giving up on him as much as Luke has given up on him. But Joe Murrow could have been QB1, but he won't because he hadn't made the strides that he desperately needed to make. I talked about it a little bit before, but yeah. Um, just like at Baker Mayfield thriving in Tampa, they could have had that and made it better if they didn't rush him back from injury. Exactly. Like I said, that doesn't get talked about as much as like basically he laid his body on the line for that team, and then they go back and basically throw him under the bus And then when they initially talked to Deshaun Watson, of course it takes off Baker Mayfield, and then they pretty much have to try to get Deshaun Watson because then they end up becoming because first they got out of the deal because they didn't want to do what Deshaun Watson wanted to do. But because they talked to Deshaun Watson, it angered Baker. Baker wanted out. And at that time, when the Browns were out, it was between the Falcons and the Saints, and technically the Panthers. I will talk about that in the How We Got There Panthers video because it does not get talked about enough that we technically, our fan base, could have dealt with the same situation. Thankfully, we didn't. And that was one thing that even though they did talk to him, David Tepper was not willing to give him a fully guaranteed contract. So, because they'd angered Baker, they'd almost burned that bridge. That's the reason why they felt like they had to try to get Deshaun Watson because who cares about what happened in his past? I'm not saying you should. I'm saying that's what Jimmy has him believe because he backed himself into a corner. They made the decision. They made their bed. They got to lay in it, and that's what ended up happening. Free Myles Garrett, send him to Atlanta. We will take great care of him. Myles Garrett would more than likely go. Ooh, okay, that's a good question. Where would Myles Garrett actually go? He would want to go to a contender. Would he go to Washington? Oh my gosh. Would Myles Garrett go to Washington? Because he could get paid. Absolutely could get paid. They could be able to take on that contract. They need help on the edge. It doesn't necessarily fit what Dan Quinn has. That's not bad. That's not bad if he goes to the Commanders. Like, okay. If I'm the Commanders, I have my franchise quarterback in Jane Daniels. I have good young talent, and I have a patchwork defense because we did a lot of stuff in free agency, and it's worked out pretty much for us. Do I trade for Myles Garrett, and how much do I give up for Myles Garrett? Because I can take on that contract pretty easily, and it does not affect how much I can still make moves. I would get a for sure pass rusher that would heavily improve my defense. That you already have high investments in the defensive line, but it would be worth it to get him. And then thirdly, you don't have to focus on hoping and praying that either your draft or your bargain free agency is going to give you an elite edge rusher. Like the edge rusher that I mentioned in what the free agency is, I like Michael Koontz, but he's not an elite edge rusher. He's a role player edge rusher that thrived off of having Max Crosby be double teamed. Like Michael Koontz thinks going to be is really good. He made strides last year. Unfortunately, he got hurt this past year. But if you oh gosh, who else could he possibly go to? Because also based off scheme, like that's the reason why Emmanuel. I'm not saying that he goes to the Atlanta because it's not really that scheme. Because you're basically a 3-4, and that is not Myles Garrett. Myles Garrett is not a 3-4 D end. He's a 4-3 D end. I keep on thinking about the Commanders. That's actually a really good spot. That's a really good spot. Myles Garrett to Buffalo or Detroit instantly makes the team better, and they are already top tier contenders. This assuming he leaves free agency and he doesn't demand a huge contract. The Lions could be able to afford him, but then the only problem with that is that would cut into the cap that they already going to have to spend to pay their star players that their contracts are coming up. Like right now, the Lions are in a good spot where they have the cap space to be able to pay for. They already paid for Penei Sewell. They already paid for Jared Goff. They already paid for Amon-Ra St. Brown. The next one up is Aiden Hutchinson, who's going to get paid, but there's other people that on this roster that are going to have to start getting paid. Like Kirby Joseph is going into his third year, I believe. So he's got one more year. He's going to start going to contract negotiations. So as much as I would love to see an elite edge rusher on the other side of Aiden Hutchinson, I don't know if you go that route where a aging and I don't keep on. I don't want to say keep on saying aging veteran, but Myles Garrett's a little bit older. He still has some really good years left in him. But do you want to invest into Myles Garrett when that might cut into you being able to keep all the talent that you've accrued because you've had some really good drafts? I don't know about that. If I'm the Lions, I stick with what I have. I'm hoping that my future draft picks can materialize an elite or at least a great edge rusher to pair with Aiden Hutchinson, because ultimately Aiden Hutchinson is your future. So, like the talks with them trying to go after Max Crosby, I would love that for him to have a reunion going out to Michigan again. But if I'm the Lions, I stick with what has worked so far, and that is plug and play certain veterans, either trading for them or sign them for agency, but they don't strap up your cap so much, and then you draft amazingly every single time. But I would like him to go to a contender. Like I said, Miles get to Buffalo. Buffalo doesn't it wouldn't be able to afford him. That's the only thing. Buffalo wouldn't be able to afford him. I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off. Um, what else? Who else could Miles Garrett go to? Eagles couldn't pay for him. Cowboys definitely couldn't pay for him. Though he could go back home. Well, to Texas. Let's see. Definitely wouldn't go to the Giants. Definitely wouldn't go to the Jets. Definitely wouldn't go. He's not really Miami esque. Like as far as like what they wanted their edge rushers. So that wouldn't work out. Um, and definitely not going to New England. That's for sure. Let's see. Outside of the North, like I said, we are talking about the Detroit Lions. No Packers, no Vikings, no Bears. The West, obviously, he could technically go to the Chiefs, but they can't afford him, so no. And also, I'm pretty sure that I don't think there's ever been like the commissioner declining a trade. That for sure would be one. Um, Not the Broncos, not the Raiders, not the Chargers. NFC, I would not the Rams, not the Cardinals, not even the Seahawks or the 49ers, mainly because they can't afford him. So then it leaves the South, and like he's not going to the Colts or the Texans or the Titans or even um the Jaguars. So like I don't know. I don't know. I don't see him making that many moves outside of what possibly the Commanders. That's what I'm gonna say. If Bengals were willing to pay him, they could use him. They could use him because they're probably getting rid of Trey Hendrickson. Because Trey Hendrickson has been wanting to get out, so they need a guy. But to me, I don't see Myles Garrett going within the division. I would be very surprised if he went within the division. Bengals having Henderson and Garrett would be that pick of a Bugatti and a trailer park. It would be, however, I know Henderson kind of wants out because he wants to get paid. He kind of got in a little bit of a bargain with the Bengals. and they have not been willing to pay him. So I know, like obviously there was the trade talks in the offseason with Trey Hendrickson. That's gonna pick up for sure. And I think that he is going to start commanding to get paid because he has been the disruptive force in the Cincinnati Bengals. Things have not been going well. They've lost. They missed the playoffs the last 2 years. No, sorry. They did they go to they went to the playoffs last year. Wait, no, they didn't. No, because that was right. That's right. They've lost. They missed the past 2 years. So, because that was Jake Browning had to come in for Joe Burrow because he got hurt in that Ravens game that I streamed. That's right. So, yeah, no, that probably could be it. Okay, so it is 10:41 where I am at. I need to go to bed because I gotta get up early in the morning. So I really appreciate this stream. This is a very very fun game. I'm super duper stoked for Sunday, especially because like the actual good games will be on Sunday. So thankfully for that. The possibility of the Bengals having two good defensive coordinators at the same time is tantalizing. It definitely is. I mean, they also had Jesse Bates and Trey Hendrickson at the same time. So and DJ Reader another one too. They unfortunately had to let go because you only have so much cap space. But yes, once again, thank you so much for joining. Um, I wish the Falcons traded for Henderson in the offseason. I was seeing a lot of rumors about him going to Atlanta for a second. Wish that came true. If it was only a second, that would have been amazing for y'all. Could still happen. Who knows? But y'all aren't really. Last year, you would have been considered a contender. I don't know if people are going to see you as a contender still now because of Michael Penix, even though Michael Penix has been better than Kirk Cousins. But there's some like levity as far as like, oh, new beginnings kind of thing. Just based on trade thing, reunion would be amazing. It would be, absolutely would be. Okay, but like I said, thank you so much for joining. I do need to kind of end it, but I appreciate the talks we had today and also yesterday. I just cannot stream for 6 hours. I realized when it was 1 o'clock, I was like, oh my goodness, I was like, I'm gonna be so freaking, I'm gonna be tired today, and I definitely was. Good night, Ryan. Had a good time watching with all you guys. Thank you so much. Exactly, Zoe. Good to see y'all on Sunday. Obviously for the Eagles versus whoever it might be, the Rams or the Vikings. We'll see tomorrow.